The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
It is showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another great episode of Circle the Way Podcast. The host of TV's One IBC here with me, Familia, the bloodline of podcasting I have here, ladies and gentlemen. We're missing one, but he is not here.
I'll throw the one up for that.
We'll throw the one up.
Shout out to TK. Get well soon, brother.
Get well, bro.
TK was supposed to join us, but he's still feeling under the weather, so get better, my brother. But let me go ahead and introduce my other hosts, my family, my blood brothers right here. That's why we're the bloodline for a reason. And of course, he is the DOM of podcasting, ladies and gentlemen. He's psycho for a reason because he lives in Philly. But not only that, this is
that's one reason.
That's one reason. Because, man, he is Mr. TRWT himself, Psycho Philly Dom, and of course, this intro.
Oh,
yes.
He knows how to wake me up when I'm sleeping.
There you go.
Let's fucking go. Somebody give me a cheese grater.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right. What is going on, Dom? That's right.
What's good? What's going on, y'all? So glad to be here, as you could probably tell.
And of course, the main man, the head honcho, because he's the tribal chief of podcasting. He's the head honcho of us, the bloodline of podcasting.
Oh, don't say that.
We acknowledge him, ladies and gentlemen, so I want you all to acknowledge him. I can't play a theme song because WWE will fucking give me a strike, fucking assholes. But at least I'll play this, though.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge this man.
Yeah.
That is right.
Get the ones up, everybody.
Get the ones up, Devin, the heel dude, Clark Street Wrestling Podcast. That is right. My tribal chief. What's going on? What is going on?
Ivan, thank you for the invitation. I'm glad to be here. One half of Clark Street. So shout out to my other tag team partner, the Nigerian Nightmare Hafiz, the Messiah of podcasting.
The Messiah.
The missing third of the shield of podcasting right now. I don't.
Yes.
The lunatic fringe don't feel whole. Come back, Hafiz.
Oh man, Hafiz. I need to have Hafiz on. He's the only one that has not come on in like what? It's been a while that he's come on.
Yeah, not since you made that weird prediction of Goldberg beating the tribal.
Oh, yeah. That was
Disgusted.
To this day, I can't believe he said that. I really can't.
I couldn't let that go. I just couldn't.
That was years ago, man. That is years ago. That is gone.
And thank you for that, burning that memory in my core, in my brain.
To this day.
Oh no, you said the magic word. No.
Set you up. I threw the lob.
To this day. To this day.
I've been staying ready with the clips.
I knew he had it. I knew it.
Yes.
I watched the show. I know he got it.
Yeah, but see, now this is different because
because I'm built differently.
My man, yeah.
I'm built differently, man. I'm built differently. See, I acknowledge the tribal chief. That's right here. I acknowledge it. Oh, that's right. Shout out to Brian Cook. What's going on, Brian? What's going on?
Brian, what's up, man?
Brian, what up?
What up? But we are here to give our predictions for two epic events happening this weekend. Of course, we have Ring of Honor Fight Battle beginning first, and then NXT Deadline. Of course, you heard our UFC episode for UFC 282. A lot of shit's happening on Saturday. You even have boxing too. Man. Everything all in one night is happening. Terrence Crawford is fighting too on Saturday. Man, this is like mostly to stay at home and watch all the events. Just chill out, crack some cold ones, and some wings, and just enjoy the weekend. What's going on, Zero?
My son is in the chat. I hope you feel better, homie.
Yeah, man.
Better, man. De Niro's been out of action. He's been feeling under the weather too. It's sick season. There's a flu season, ladies and gentlemen. So, too bad. Good thing that we have that bloodline of podcasting that keeps us going. That's what it is. Yeah, that's right, baby. But yes, it is time.
Wonderful.
It is wonderful. Time for some NXT deadline right here happening to you on Saturday. We're going on predictions with this. Let's kick it off. I cannot wait for these 2.0. Predictions. 2.0.
The poster is black and gold.
And it has a little white, has a little silver. Yes,
it's black and gold. Look at it. I know it's a debate show, but
oh man, get healthy, man. Get well soon. Can't wait to get back to your episode.
The fans, baby, all get better. I know I miss you.
We all do.
We did that one ECW review, and then he got sick the day after. It was like,
oh man, it sucked. Yeah.
At least I didn't give it to him. You can't pass COVID through this. That's not how it spreads, and I'm healthy. You're starting those rumors, you two.
Oh.
Duck it, quack, quack.
Oh, man, Nick asked for it. Let me play for you, Nick. I got you.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
There you go.
I see you, Caitlin. I see you. And we had to do it because we are the UW Pod. There you go, Nick.
That's right. Don't not forget. This episode is brought to you by the UW Pod, ladies and gentlemen. That is right.
And all the new UW Pod babies. Can we take a moment to say congratulations? God damn, did they plan that?
Congratulations, Nick, and of course Keys from the Universal Wrestling Podcast. They're announcing they're going to be fathers. So congratulations to you.
It is. We got daddies in the group.
We talk about some stuff after the streams, but we ain't never sat around and said, okay, maybe we should knock our wives up at the exact same time.
But congratulations.
Damn, y'all, that's dedication.
Congrats. That is right. Yes, sir. Yes. We appreciate you, Nick. We appreciate you, De Niro. Yes. All right, let's get into it, man. I feel this is the way how they're gonna build this card. And by the way, before we get into the card, I'm loving NXT. I haven't fully watched the shows, but one thing I will say, Shawn Michaels is doing a fantastic job of really elevating and developing a lot of the talents out there, like Grayson Waller. I'm really getting intrigued with him. Joe Gacy, of course. I love it, man. This is awesome.
Ism.
Oh, the ism. Oh, hey, that ism is really catching attention. I tell you that.
No, the ism is a little different. We're talking about the schism.
Schism right there. And then, man, I'm just fucking stoked to see how this deadline, and then just to give everybody the idea of what this Iron Man challenge is, a mixture of WWE Scramble and TNA King of the Mountain mixed together. The only difference is you have a penalty box. That's why it's all combined together. You got the Scrabble, you can counter, you counter or disqualify. Or did they include a disqualification? Or they just don't?
Yeah, they include disqualifications as points. That was counted as points.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. They got the penalty box from King of the Mountain because remember if you got pinned or something like that, you went in the box.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get into it. I think they're going to start off with the women's. And this is, look, that's right. The women's Iron Survivor Challenge. Zoe Stark, Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez, Kiana James, and Indy Hartwell, who won the wild card on that this past week on NXT, which I'm happy that she made it, though. I was happy. Like, yes, we finally get Indy in this because I've been fucking excited for this one, honestly. You got 5 great fucking women. Zoe Stark, I'm loving what she's doing right now. Cora Jade as well. Roxanne, shout out to George Mackay. I could hide her on the show and look at her now. Kiana James, she's a sleeper, man.
Yeah.
She's a fucking sleeper.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see how she's, her future going to be bright in NXT. But, man, I'll take it to my tribal chief. Who do you got winning on this one, man?
Ooh, man. Like you said when you was talking about it, like 5 great women, You know, just real good character development as well. That's what I like about it too. So everyone, you can say every lady has a chance for this match. But for me, I'm going to go with Indy Hartwell. I just feel this. She has that momentum, and it will be a perfect match to go against Mandy Rose. You know, just to see that match, see how they mix and their chemistry. And Mandy Rose she definitely stepped up her wrestling game too. So
She really did.
oh my
She
God,
really did.
She became a strong storyteller, and I could appreciate that.
Yes.
But just to wrap this whole thing up, I'm going with Indy Hartwell. I'm gonna pick a sleeper pick. I might lean on Zoe because I like the character development doing with Zoe. Shout out to Sean too, putting the focus on the mid card scene too for Zoe and Nikita. Like, that is a good story right there. They was tag teams and now they split up, so they got a nice little story right there. So I'm digging that too. But sleeper pick, Zoe Stark. My main pick, Indy Hartwell.
Oh, love it. Yes. DOM. Who do you got on this one?
Man, my heart is just screaming Indy Hartwell. I want that. I love Indy Hartwell. I have loved her since NXT UK and Black and Gold and Index and all that shit. I want Indy Hartwell to win this match. I'm gonna pick her and like that. I'm gonna say my sleeper though is Roxanne Perez because she has come a long way in a short time in NXT. Like I don't get to watch every single week, but I do go back a lot and I do watch a good portion of the shows. And Roxanne has been killing it lately.
Yeah.
But it's gotta be, for me, it's gotta be Indy. It's just gotta.
Yeah.
For every reason Devin said, and I love that woman.
Oh man. Do you have a sleeper one?
I said
Oh,
Roxanne.
Okay. Right. Oh, Roxanne Indy. Okay. What's going on, Justin Time?
Justin.
Hey, what's going on, Justin? That's
Yep,
right.
Justin.
See, put the ones up. That's right. That is right. Thank you for tuning in, my brother. Man, I'm with you. Indy for me is my main pick. I think she's going to be the one that I feel that is going to catch everybody off guard. And I like Zoe, but somebody tell me that Nikita's going to get involved, and it's going to cost her the shot. I think probably at the last minute it's going to cost Zoe like the win, and then from there, I think Indy's going to be the one that takes the pin and actually wins it all when the time is over. And is it literally 25 minutes a match? Is that what they said?
25 minutes.
Wow, this is going to be interesting. 25 minutes. Woo, that's a lot of time for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Man. And I think Indy will be the one last moment she gets it. She pins Zoe. And Nikita costing her, the shot, and then he wins off guard. Everybody, oh, what the fuck? I think that could happen. And my sleeper, I think my sleeper is going to be Cora Jade, man. I love Cora Jade.
She's come a long way too.
She's come a long way. Man.
I mean, when she first showed up, people were saying she was, Darby with tits. Not my words, just people.
IWC.
Yes.
Shout
out to the IWC.
Shout out
Darby with tits is what they were calling her. She is a lot more than that.
What's going on, Courtney? Thank you much for tuning in.
Courtney.
Oh,
what up, Courtney?
There's my homegirl. As soon as she said she loved ECW too, I was like, oh, my people.
Cora Jade, to me, I follow her in the indie days when she was Ilana Black, before she became Cora Jade. Girl was, she was still a little green, but she had that personality. She had that fucking look, that evil. For me, watching Wednesday this past week, it reminds me of fucking Wednesday. It's because of the attitude, because of her look from the Addams family, and then from I think Cora Jade could be a sleeper. And as much as I will love Roxanne, I think it's still too soon, though. I think they're gonna have to wait on her. I think her moment's gonna happen at Mania, in my opinion. I think it's gonna be NXT.
I'm not mad at that. Who's on my shirt? Oh, Kazuchika Okada, Nick.
Ooh.
The Rainmaker. I love that shirt. Hell
It's a
yeah.
nice ass shirt too.
Yes.
Right?
Indy Wendy's. Yeah. Everybody's going
Straight
with
from
Indy.
his pro wrestling tees.
That's right. That is right. Blah.
Wife got it for me for Christmas last year.
Awesome. Love it.
Nice.
So listen, we all got Indy as the main one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love it.
Even Courtney picked it. It is
Yep.
decided.
It
Go.
is excited.
My brother Dom said it.
I couldn't help myself.
Hey, that's right. I need to get that fucking that video. It is excited.
Oh, I don't know, Courtney.
I can send you that
kinda-
clip. I got it, bro.
You got
Courtney,
it? Oh,
Yep.
yes.
I can send it.
I
to you.
love it.
Love it. Courtney, I kind of want to know what you call Cora Jade. I'm just saying. Now I'm interested.
Oh, man.
As soon as she
yeah.
said you don't want to know, I'm like, now I do.
Mhm. All right, let's gonna move on to the next matchup, and it's gonna be for the NXT Championship. That is, of course, the New Day versus Pretty Deadly. Right here. That's right.
Mm.
And this was a shocker to me when they came out on NXT, the New Day, and challenging, Pretty Deadly. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, that was just random. But I like this though. I think this is, and the crowd. You saw it, David. You saw the crowd was really stoked. They were like, "Oh shit, New Day's here!" I was, even me. I was, "Oh shit, hell yeah!"
I marked out, bro.
I marked
I was
out
like,
too.
"Oh shit!"
Yeah, no, I didn't expect the New Day to show up, man. But I marked out, dude. I was like, "What the fuck?" And they're challenging Pretty Deadly. I think this is gonna help Pretty Deadly a lot, man. You're fighting one of the greatest former tag team champions of all time. And imagine if they actually win these tag belts that they never won. They won the Raw, they won the SmackDown, but they never won the NXT. Woo! But I'll go very quick. I hate to say it, but I love my New Day. But, it's 2.0, baby. You gotta give it 2.0. You gotta give it a
Poster was
Pretty
black
Deadly.
and gold.
It's black and gold.
2.0 forever.
Or Jade.
Forever.
Wow.
Forever.
Forever.
Those are up.
We're gonna do a lot of laughing tonight. Y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Courtney. I'm dead.
Feel like this was just. I agree, Justin. That's why I feel that this matchup will be a big win for Pretty Deadly. That's for sure. Love the influence of the main roster talent on it. Yes. Absolutely. It's black and gold. It's
Thank
still
you, Courtney.
2.0, a little,
You got it. Guys, you gotta say it's black and gold, or Hafiz will not watch.
That's my co-host. I'm still gonna say 2.0.
I'll fight for you, bro. Nigerian psychos, black and gold.
Oh man, DOM, what do you got on this one, brother?
Oh man, I'm with De Niro too. I do love the influx of like main roster talent on NXT. HBK was there back in the day where they pulled the whole Survivor Series thing and they were invading for ratings and beat AEW. So they figured, why not do it again? And it's a beautiful idea. Yes, the New Day is amazing. Yes, they've won more tag team championships in WWE than anybody ever. But they don't go here. That's the problem. This ain't WWE. This is NXT. Pretty Deadly, or as Courtney said, what was it? Hoes are us for the win.
Hoes are us. Wow.
What?
Courtney called them hoes are us. It's right there. I didn't say it.
You know what, Courtney? I like that name.
Give up
It
a
is
little
decided.
bit. It's right there.
Hoes are us.
She said, I'll take hoes are us. I mean,
AKA
I'm taking hoes are us.
It's basically an NXT candy bar, black and gold on the outside, 2.0 in the middle. Oh,
There we go, Justin.
I love it, Justin.
There we go,
That.
Justin.
That right there.
Yeah.
Somebody made a gift. This.
Oh, yes. Oh, Justin, you nailed it down the man. You nailed it, bro. Fuck.
Oh,
Perfect metaphor.
Perfect.
man, we got a chat tonight. I love it.
Yeah, we got a chat.
Y'all are
tonight.
cracking me up. Keep it coming.
Chat community.
Yes, love it. But
we'll just leave. We'll put y'all on screen. You're doing better than us anyway. Bye, y'all.
so you got Pretty Deadly, or you got Pretty Deadly?
I got Hosarus, yes.
Hosarus. Wow. Tribal Chief, what do you got in this one?
So, since I am a very frequently watcher of NXT, there we go. A few months ago, Dolph
NXT
Ziggler
candy bar
re-debuted in the NXT program and went against who you go, Braun Breaker, right?
Right.
And beat him in a triple threat, I believe, to retain to get the NXT championship. He won it off of Braun Breaker. And it was a shocker. And I think, why the hell not with New Day? Shock everybody. I think they're going to come down there, have a good-ass match, fisticuffs, put that work in, and shock the world like they did before with Dolph Ziggler. And here we go. And they could bring those titles up to the main roster, maybe have some tag teams from NXT, and then go back down there too, man. And then build those NXT battles up.
Okay.
Belts up. And I think, so I'm gonna go with New Day. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
It is decided.
I do like that.
I do like that. I didn't talk about that.
I do like that. I mean, Ziggler was doing a little less than the New Day at the time, but at the same time, they ain't got much going on right now anyway.
I mean, besides
Usos
the theory,
took care of that.
Yeah.
That's right.
They not only took care of it, they put some stank on it. They just go.
Stank on it. I like that though. You know what? Damn, man, it's making me switch my picks, man. Fuck. You know what? I like that idea. Good call.
Nah, I'm still sticking with Hosarus.
I like it on my side of the fence, Ivan. Professor. Coming to my side of the fence.
Kind of.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
You know what? I'll stick to my guns, man.
I like that.
I'll stick to it. Fuck it. I'll stick to it. But I'll be messaging you. Well, you never know. I might have a watch along for that Saturday, guys. So stay tuned. If so, hopefully my tribal chief and DOM can join me because I'll probably do both for ROH separate, and then I'll do NXT. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, why not? I'll be sitting at home all day watching all this shit.
Yeah,
I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit. Final Battle is like the early bird special of pay-per-views, man. I'm going to be on the road getting my wife for an hour of it.
I mean, you'll miss Ring of Honor, but at least you'll catch NXT. The deadline is right after. Yeah.
I guess that's good. What the fuck? Like, put this shit on later. Let me watch all of it.
All right. And I think this is going to be a singles match. Of course, I was finally happy they actually make this happen because Isla Dawn, I love her. She underrated. Oh, my God. And then Alba Fire. Oh, I got to do it. I got to fucking do it. I have to. It is a must, man, because this is a match I've been wanting to see. These two ladies, and the feud have been going on. Make it. Oh my God! Here's where I am undecided because I don't know who to fucking go for. I like both of them. Fuck it.
Say it.
Say no! Shit. Yes, no, you did. Say it. All right, I'll say it, Devin. I'm a fire. I got fire. I got fire. I think it's gonna be a sleeper match, in my opinion. Somebody tells me that this match might be a sleeper because these two women are fucking amazing, and I'm hoping. I hope they put up a show, put a hell of a show. I hope they do. But I think this feud is going to continue. I don't think it's going to end. I think it's going to fucking yeah. But I love it. Tribal Chief, what do you got on this one?
Oh man, I'm going to go with Don because we need to keep this story going. We need to keep the story going. All right, because this story, the buildup has been fire. I love how they brought Elsa Dawn in. You know what I'm saying? Showing us the backstory, speaking to her like her native tongue, digging all that shit, man. Shit's been fire, you know. And Alba Fire is the perfect opponent, so
yes.
It's like an even kill too. So it can go either way. But with me, I'm leaning, since I'm looking at this more from a story perspective. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Don.
Okay, love it. Hell yeah. DOM, what do you got, brother?
Man, like I don't even think, I damn near know this match is going to steal the show because I watched NXT UK religiously when these two were in it, and they had great fucking matches. And considering that she just showed up and she needs to make an impact, and even though we were going to call her 3 different names, I'm pretty sure it's Isla Dawn.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Right? Isla Dawn. Okay, yeah, because I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'm pretty sure it's Isla. Sriracha.
Potato, tomato.
Isla. Dawn wins.
There we go. Dawn.
Okay, cool. I still feel like it's going to be an exciting matchup, though, and I agree with Justin too what he said in Courtney as well. But I'm a fan of women's wrestling, Courtney. But yes, yeah, keep it going. Yeah, definitely. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm telling you, this event is going to be very exciting. I'm really excited for it. All right, 2.0. All right, and then we got
it's candy bar. Okay.
The men's Iron Survivor Challenge: Carmelo Hayes, JD McDonough, Waller, Joe Gacy, and Axiom. I swear, when I saw Axiom win, I lost my mind because I'm gonna say why. Because I thought they were gonna go with fucking Von Wagner. I'm like,
oh yes.
I swear, that was in my mind when. I was shocked when Axiom won the wild card. I am surprised it did not go with with Von Wagner, excuse me, because they highly speak, really good of him. He's like your wannabe, we've been saying it. He looks like Edge wannabe, and they like him, but I still feel that he has a lot of work to do. I mean. The match that he had with Breaker for the belt was okay. It wasn't the best for Wagner, in my opinion. But I still feel that he still needs a lot to develop, man. I don't know. Wagner to me, I don't know.
You got to connect it with the crowd, man. He has all the tools. He just ain't connected with the crowd.
He's not.
You got to connect with the crowd.
Wagner is the Jake Hager of NXT.
I like that.
Maybe. Yeah.
Am I wrong though?
Well,
Jake Hager connects with the crowd by a stupid hat.
But
the last couple of months. But Hager been around for a minute, and it took a bucket hat.
I think
he didn't connect. The hat connected.
Oh man, personally, in my opinion, gotta give it to Grayson Waller, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I think we're all, but yeah. DOM, give us your take.
Personality.
He does need personality.
That's why he's Jake Hager of NXT. Yeah. But in this particular match, I think it was Justin that just hit on it a little bit. Carmelo Hayes, if they're not going to push him to the main roster, he needs to get into the title picture. Getting this win would do that. I want Mellow. Absolutely, positively Mellow all day. I'll say Waller is my dark horse, but I'm going with Melo.
Damn, bro, I am with you 100%. I was going to choose exactly. So I love you, man. We have great minds think alike.
Devious Psychos. Now your shit's right here.
Because I am fucking with you. I like Carmelo Hayes is his time. We've been asking for Hayes Breaker for a long time. And I think this needs to happen. And if it happens, Hayes will be the one dethroning Breaker, but we'll get into the main event. But still, I think he'll be the next NXT champion. I don't know if Breaker will go to the main roster right after. I think they should have a feud between them. I think they should have a trilogy. Because I think that feud is going to be amazing once they meet finally for the NXT belt, in my opinion. But then again, you have a sleeper. All these 5 guys are incredible. Axiom, too soon. Even though he came from NXT UK, I respect the guy's athleticism, but you need to work on your mic skills, buddy. You need to work on your mic skills a little bit. Even though you wear a mask, but you need to work on your mic skills. There's other people here that, man, could be the sleeper. Grayson Waller, Joe Gacy. But I choose Waller to be the sleeper one. He has been winning me over. He's been winning me over, and Waller has a lot. He can talk. Exactly. He has that charisma. He has the potential.
Yeah.
Man, he
made that weird story with Apollo Crews and the blood and the druids kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Powers of the darkness.
Powers of the
Wakandan Shango voodoo powers coming from Apollo Crews, and Grayson Waller stood up to it.
Yeah, Baby Steiner. I think so too, but I think that's what I'm saying. I don't think Breaker will go anytime soon, but I feel Carmelo Hayes will be the number one guy who takes it. Well, my sleeper will be Waller. I can't wait. I'm excited for this shit. My tribal chief. Who do you got on this one?
I'm going with JD McDonough. No, fuck that. I'm going
what? Wait a minute.
I'm like, what?
What's up with that?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Really? He didn't say that.
Oh, I got that one too. I got that one too.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
I was bullshitting. It was jokes.
You know what's funny is Ivan has one half of that clip, and I have the other half on top, bro.
I know. Great minds fucking think alike. Love it.
No, not JD McDonough.
He just went with the creepy guy.
The creepy guy. I love it. Oh, corny.
He just went with NXT's new version of Dexter Loomis.
No, man. The A champion, Carmelo Hayes. That is my man's. He has big star potential for the main roster. When he comes out, it seems like he is the star. I love his entrance. It's over the top. You know, it's like, hey, pay attention to me now. I'm in the building. The focus, all your eyes are on me. But I like your sleeper pick, Ivan. I'm definitely going with Grayson Waller. He can move. He can talk. He controlled that last segment. You know what I'm saying? And check out his Instagram, because his Instagram from that perspective is funny as hell. When he got like headbutted, and from the Instagram video, I was laughing my ass off. I was in tears compared to the NXT hard camera side. But yeah, man, Grayson Waller, he could talk that talk. Love how he was introducing everybody, just clowning everybody, even Carmelo, call him the A champion or the A minus champion or some shit like that, or A-hole. Dude, I was in tears, bro. I was like, man, I'm ready to see Grayson Waller on the main roster.
Oh God,
just to see him interact. You know what I'm saying? Because he just a good talker, and a good talker, they can take you somewhere.
So we all just made the same pick for the same person and the same sleeper.
Yeah,
I like it.
Grayson Waller, man, he's that dude too.
It's the perfect time to say what needs to be said.
I feel that
decided.
It is decided. There we go. I still, because I'm telling you, Waller, he has the potential, man. The guy can fucking talk. I mean, shit, man. He's the future of NXT, in my opinion. If they keep him around for quite some time, help develop him more and more and more, and have Breaker and Hayes later break out in the main roster, I think Grayson could hold the staple for NXT for at least, I would say, 2023, in my opinion. And then whenever he's ready, then he could go up there. But man, I'm fucking excited.
Pretty young dude, so he could stick around there for a while.
Oh yeah, man.
So yeah, I can see that.
I can definitely see that. I'm fucking excited, man. I can't wait. It's just fucking, oh man. Now for the main event, because of course the NXT Championship has
it's time
for the main event, and that is Braun Breaker versus Apollo Crews. Oh man, I'll take it back to you, my Chief. Are we gonna get a shocker or a spoiler? I mean, I don't know.
Ooh, first of all, I actually like this build-up that they're having, these outings they're going on, fishing, getting some breakfast, just talking about life, getting to know each other, and they're both faces. So it's crazy to see a build with two faces and them getting along, but I see what they're doing. But who I'm gonna go with, I do want to go with the powers of the darkness, Apollo Shango. But I'm gonna lean Braun Breaker. He's retaining. It is decided. Sorry, Apollo.
By the way,
Apollo Shango.
Apollo, sorry, Apollo. Hey, Braun Breaker, he retained. That's it. That's all I gotta say. But can we say this is the first time, and correct me if I'm wrong, that we know our knowledge of what we know as fans. Tell me this is the first time you ever see a fucking segment where you have two fucking pro wrestlers going fishing and talking about talking
about life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just cutting it up about life.
This is the first time I ever see it. It's like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just like, huh? You going fishing? Talk about life? Talk about it. It's new to me.
Live. You should have that clip ready, man. Come on.
I need that clip.
After it's off to Ray's Boom Boom Room. The upper room.
We on deck. The upper room. That's us.
Oh shit!
Oh
man.
shit!
Heartbreaker retains. As Chris, I just, oh man, I feel
maybe powers of the darkness will come into play.
Maybe the druids will help Apollo.
Yep. Powers of the darkness.
I got Breaker, of course. Breaker. I think this is gonna be a solid match, though. I think it's gonna be maybe another one could steal the show. I feel maybe, because with Apollo's athleticism, Breaker's athleticism, they're gonna put a hell of a show for a main event. And I love Apollo. I've been saying it. I think all of us have. Apollo's problem is persona, as he smiles too much. He smiles too much. Like, give her that smile. Be serious, man.
What's wrong with smiling?
He's smiling. Like, he can't get rid of his smile.
He's a face, though.
I'm supposed to be predicting a serious pay-per-view. I'm over here laughing my ass off. You're talking about he smiles too much.
What the fuck, man? But I love shout out to Apollo Crews. At least you're giving him a main event shot. So happy for him.
And a different kind of story build up too. It's like it's that typical, two respectable, good competitors, but usually you see that in the ring, the promos, nothing outside of that. But now, like to your point, Ivan, we never seen nothing like this before. They hanging out, getting to know each other, building that bond on the respect. So I like that, man.
Yeah, definitely. DOM, what do you got?
Oh man, first of all, this is they're I don't care what you call them, pay-per-views, PLEs, whatever the fuck. When you go into one of these things, sometimes the main event doesn't feel like a main event. This, on the other hand, feels like a main event, at least in NXT. I mean, Apollo, he's been all over the world, all over WWE, held championships on the main roster. He's done quite well since he's come to NXT, and we've seen Braun Breaker just take the fuck off since his debut in 2.0. Could I see Apollo winning and Braun maybe getting the call up to a main roster? Not yet. And that's about the only chance he would have. It's going to be a great match. It's going to be physical. Braun almost has somebody his size to fuck with, but yeah, Breaker all day.
Yeah, Breaker all day, man. And I think what I feel might happen is when that occurs, then the winner of whoever wins the Iron Challenge will come out, and it's gonna end. It's gonna end the pay-per-view. They're staring eye to eye. It is gonna be Carmelo Hayes, possibly. So,
possibly.
Hey, I mean,
it's gonna be Mello. Watch.
Watch me, Grayson Waller. Oh shit!
We called that too.
Yep. Oh,
we got a 2-5 chance.
I don't have that. I deleted that fucking that video.
According to Steiner math, that's a 40% chance of winning.
40% chance of winning. Shout out to Breaker for doing that too, man.
Right? That was fucking cool.
All right, man. Now it's time to get into the predictions of Ring of Honor Final Battle. Before we get into that, I want to get in. Yay! Final Battle.
Final Battle. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, hate.
I really want to get into.
I'm sorry, it's the holiday season. Let me go Grinch on you. Hate, double hate, loathe entirely.
But this is the one I want to get into. The media call that happened yesterday. Confirmed. TK confirmed. William Regal is gone. And he is heading back. He confirmed it himself on the media call.
From the source.
He's going back to WWE. He explained why. Because, Regal wants to be with his son and wants to go back where he belongs. WWE. We all, some of us have been saying, yeah, he needs to go back because if we're not going to do anything with him, fucking, go back to WWE. And by the way, shout out to his son, Charlie Dempsey, man. He's a killer, man. He's a fucking killer.
Professional wrestler. Wrestler.
Can we have him and Pete Dunne to team up? Oh my god.
That's nasty, bro.
Can we just put
that's a disrespectful tag team right there.
Can we just put him in the Brawling Brutes with the rest of them? He'd be the perfect fit.
Fact.
You got Sheamus, you got Ridge, you got Butch, you got Dempsey.
I like that.
They find one more guy, they go head up with the bloodline.
But shout out to Tony Khan. This is why I've been telling you, TK, you need to fucking step back, trust people to do your work. Look what happened. I'm not saying that's what happened, but family comes first. Attend to your mother. You mentioned your mother had two strokes. It was your mind was not meant, mentally there for business aspects, but also personally. So I know it was difficult to be at both places. This is where you have to leave someone in charge, Tony Khan, and focus on family first. Let someone else take care of that. Focus on your family. That's the most important. I know, your sister, your father doing that, but still, your presence has to, of course, your presence is needed there, especially if it's your mother, the one that gave you birth. Right. So, I mean, shout out to Khan and his family. I'm well wishes for him to get her mother getting, better. But I like, the fact that William Regal told him, hey, this is the reason. Family comes from me first. Tony could fuck it. I'll let you go. But of course, the conditions is you cannot be on TV within the year. Just keep on doing your coaching backstage role. So, and not only that, he confirmed it's going to be now. Well, the media, the Ring of Honor media might be confirmed Saturday. We're going to hear the TV deal that's going to happen. So I'm looking forward. But the main thing here is everybody wanted to know about William Regal's departure. So DOM, were you surprised of Regal's departure, or Give us your take, man. Break it down.
I mean, after he swerved Moxley, it didn't feel like a surprise anymore. It was like, oh, this is how he's gonna get out, huh? And I figured it would be Moxley who ended up doing something to him or flat out fucking destroying him. Then we just never see Regal ever again. Even if you get one of those backstage segments with like the fake noise, you just hear like this shit in the background and the cameraman falls down. And then you see William Regal on the floor. I figured we were going to get something like that. Instead, we got MJF with the brass knucks. But by then, yeah, it really wasn't a surprise. It's Papa H. Like William Regal and Papa H built Black and Gold. They created everything that had to do with it, and they turned it into something special together. Now he has an opportunity to do that all over again with Raw and SmackDown. I'm sure nothing against his buddies, nothing against AEW, nothing against whatever, but if you had that opportunity, you're walking too. It's like you might be having fun in AAA, doing great, your buddies, you're going out drinking, you're doing this, you're doing that, but when you get called up to the major leagues, are you going to sit there and go, no, I'm good here. I like it here. My buddies. Fuck no, you're leaving on the first train out. Just bye.
Pay me my money.
Exactly. You know why? Money. You know what? William Regal himself has admitted he's lived a hard life and made some bad choices. You know what a hard life and bad choices cost you? Money. I speak from experience here. So when you have the opportunity to jump back, work with somebody who you literally clicked with for years on a bigger stage, on a bigger platform for more money, yeah, bye. And my son's coming there. Bye.
There you go.
Because again, family comes first.
Absolutely. My tribal chief.
Yeah, man. I always knew he was gonna come back. That's Papa J. That's Papa H boy. To Dom's point, he helped build NXT into that fabulous Black and Gold when Undisputed was there. We had a phenomenal women's division there, just tearing it up, and he was part of that. The first War Games in NXT coming out saying War Games, and
how weird was War Games without it?
That was the only thing.
I know it was main roster, but still.
Listen, and it sucks we won't get it to next year because since he can't be on TV 1 year from now. Yeah. Unless Papa H figures some wiggle room, we could work with the timetable.
He did put it on Twitter this year.
Yeah,
maybe he'll do that again.
Yeah,
because social media is not TV. I know Tony Khan was bitching about that. Social media is not TV. If that were true, we would all be bigger stars than we are because we're all over social media. Brucey's middle name is _ We still ain't famous.
But William Regal, man, from his perspective, the incentive that his son is there, one of his best friends, co-workers, Papa H is there. He's going to be making more money. He's in more of a professional structure. So yeah, it's WWE, man. So yeah, I'm gonna lead the minor leagues. Y'all do what y'all do. Later.
Hey, can I throw a bonus question to the two of y'all?
Yes.
Would you have rather preferred for them to go back to where that weird segment was in ring with like Regal and Mox and Bryan and all that bullshit? Delete that and just put that video out of Tony Schiavone interviewing William Regal and him saying, like, I knew they wouldn't let me go. Wouldn't you rather have that instead of that weird, awful, 15-minute in-ring segment?
Yeah.
Is it just me?
No, it's not true. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because once they played that video, I was like, okay, that actually hit me in the feels. That was perfect. That was all you had to do. What the fuck was this shit back there?
It would have made more of a fluid story that you tell.
Yeah.
So
I don't need to hear about Brian or as Chris says, Daniel Bryanson talk about his father and William and Regal made him understand him and love him before he died and all that. I don't need to know all that, homie. Just play the video.
Seriously, I'm with you on that.
Just let MJF swerve him, let him leave, and then play the video.
Yeah, I agree.
How about this? Bonus. Instead of that big ass segment, another women's match.
Wow.
Damn.
That's not in that women's window. Spread it out. God damn it.
We're gonna get into that.
I will always let a woman in through my window. Okay. Just don't tell my wife. I'm kidding. I love my wife. Never.
Oh man, let's get into it. We got 7 matches. I'm gonna save the tag team ones when we finish Dynamite because I want to talk about that. But that was years ago on Total Divas. Okay. All right, Ring of Honor 6-man tag team championship. Of course, we saw that. You mentioned it, Dom, on the chat. This was done on Elevation or Dark. Then the boys, Dr. Castle, the boys, defending against Gates of Agony and Brian Cage. We knew it was going to be a filler. But DOM, go ahead. What do you got on this one?
I mean, it might be a filler, but it's a damn good filler. Like, Dalton and the boys are entertaining as fuck. I personally love them. And as far as the embassy goes, like, I feel like they gotta win this. They gotta get on track somehow because every time they turn around, Brian Cage is losing to Wardlow, or Gates of Agony's losing to FTR, or something like that. Eventually, you gotta get a W, or what the fuck was the point? And if you're gonna be on TV, you might want to have those guys representing you instead of Dalton Castle and 2 guys who weigh as much as one of my skinny thighs.
I got the cock. That's what Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. We definitely got that.
We all got the cock. It works funny.
Yeah.
A mind of its own.
It does have a mind of its own.
I think before I said that, y'all. I apologize for nothing. Not a damn thing.
All right. Tribal Chief.
Full disclosure, I do not give a fuck about this. So y'all,
wow, this is me pretending to be shocked.
I
don't give a single fuck about each match. I've not seen not one story, a fluid story of.
They ain't got no stories.
And I'm a story guy.
No,
you gotta get me to invest it in your
There's
match.
Maybe one match
and
with a story in it. Main event.
And because of that, I do not give a fuck about this entire pay-per-view. So, but since I'm on, Circle of Debate with the professor, I'm on a prediction show. I'm gonna make a prediction. All right. So I'll make my prediction for this show. But I'm just saying, full disclosure, so y'all can understand my perspective, where I'm coming from. I don't give a single fuck about this pay-per-view.
Hated it.
Now, moving on for my pick, Dalton Castle and the boys. I do like them. I can admit that because they have this, larger than life spectacle. And I wish they put Dalton Castle more on TV, man. It's just a missed opportunity with this guy. Like, come on. Like, really? He has like that attraction that you see him on the show or you see him on the TV and you're like, who is that guy? I want to know more about that guy. But since you see less and less, you don't give a fuck. So that's how I feel about the match. But since I like Dalton Castle and the boys, I don't give a fuck about the embassy, Brian Cage, whatever, Bishop, Bishop Khan, whatever, Prince, cool. I'm going with Dalton Castle and the boys, man. It is decided.
It is decided.
You're right about Dalton Castle, though. You're absolutely
Castle.
right. Get Dalton Castle on TV. That man is fucking entertaining. He's charismatic.
He's money. I'm with you 100%.
Dalton Castle is everything the WWE wished Rico would have been back in the day. You remember that guy?
Oh my god!
Remember that guy? I know. I'm not De Niro. I might be his father, but look, can we go back to him for a minute? You remember that motherfucker? That Dalton Castle is what they were hoping for. They didn't get it.
No, there was no way that Rico was gonna do that. I don't.
The only thing Rico did was give his music to Chuck and Billy when they were a tag team and a couple. That's the only thing he ever did in WWE. That was your rewind moment.
Oh man.
Courtesy of the Wrestling Delorean and Rewind Wrestling Network. Cheap pop.
That is right. Cheap pop. Love it though.
Have a nice day.
Be right back, fellas. Be right back real quick.
Go for it, yeah. But Shane Taylor Promotions, I'm happy that Shane Taylor's here. Oh man, Shane Taylor's one of my favorites. I'm glad he's getting his finally. Him and JD Griffey are now getting their time. They've been fantastic, of course, around the Indies, and I'm happy that he's now on national platform television. I'm excited for this matchup because Keith Lee was a former tag team partner of Shane Taylor back in the Ring of Honor days. So this is going to be very intriguing to see. So I feel we're going to get Shane Taylor. I picked Shane Taylor Promotions probably going to get the win, and this one we're going to see Swerve finally turn heel on Keith Lee on this one. Or Lee on him and join Shane Taylor Promotions.
Oh, I'm trying not to have a Flanders moment right now.
I see that happening. All right. I got you. I think it's going to happen.
Let's go. Oh my God, I want to see that happen so bad now. But I'm with you. I love Shane Taylor forever, and STP was a glorious trio in ROH. We're bringing a little bit of that back for Final Battle. They did bring up the history between Shane Taylor and Keith Lee when he walked in on Rampage. And I went, oh snap! And then he talked about the other tag team partner he was leaving now, and I was like, wow.
Exactly.
So at least Shane came in hot. I appreciated that. I think Shane Taylor Promotions wins this one. I hope it's because Keith Lee turns on Swerve, like you said.
I think it's gonna happen. Tells me he's gonna.
I hope I am home from getting my wife in time to see it all, so I can mark the fuck out.
I want to mark the fuck out if that does happen. Like. Keith Lee going back with Shane Taylor Promotions, man, they have a history. So if you go back for our RH fans, I'm pretty sure
they need to tell it because I don't know.
Shane Taylor and Keith Lee used to be former partners back in Ring of Honor, and they were Shane Taylor Promotions. And I thank you. I know. Blame it on TK. I already know where you're going with it.
He said it on Rampage, man. You gotta watch.
Who's watching Rampage though?
I
just said he said it, so I knew.
Dynamite. I'm watching Dynamite. I pay attention to Dynamite.
Put it on the DVR. Go back and watch. That's what I do. Kid loves watching it on Saturday. We watch SmackDown and Rampage back to back on Saturday morning.
It was tag team. Fuck yeah.
Because usually when SmackDown's on, I'm here.
Try with Chief. What do you got on this one?
Ooh, so we had the tag match, right?
Shane Taylor Promotions. Shane Taylor, JD Griffey versus Swerve and Our Glory.
Any mini mighty mo, catch the tiger by his toe. If y'all let go, any mini mighty mo. I'm going Shane Taylor Promotions, man. I really don't know. It's just a fucking guess. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck about this pay-per-view, bro.
It's all good, brother.
Give me the history. You guys talking about like some, all right, man, you get me excited because you're talking about it, but show it to me. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to tell me? Oh, go Google it, man. Fuck Google. Show it to me when I'm watching. All right?
Thank you.
I'm working on my off time. I got time for Google. I
might have to go to the supercomputer in my pocket and look it up myself. The pain.
Computer.
The pain.
I love it.
Damn right. Big men slapping meat.
Yes.
You don't need no story. You need that.
Yeah. Big men slapping meat, that's for sure. Said Marty Cartoons, no, son, we're watching some damn wrestling just for you, Tom.
Amen to that, bro.
Great shit.
They don't do a lot of Saturday morning cartoons anymore.
Oh, man, love it. All right, Ring of Honor TV title. This is the one I'm disappointed because it should have been Wardlow on this one. I don't know why Juice Robinson is involved in this. They didn't really give a fucking story to it. I love Juice Robinson. I've seen him live.
Oh, yeah.
In person. He's a great guy. But fuck, you're not giving me a story. You come out on Rampage. Oh yeah, you know what? I was going to challenge you for the Ring of Honor World Title. Yeah. The fuck was that? Like that
I
was
want to
it?
be the king of TV.
I want to be the king of TV. It should be me. Like you sound like Dolph Ziggler. Like
I was gonna say, is this Juice Robinson or Dolph Ziggler? What the fuck?
It
And
should
looks
have
like
been me.
it should have been me.
It should have been me.
I hope this match in ring wise will deliver, and I think of course Joe will take the win. Something tells me we're gonna see after that Wardlow maybe come out and probably attack Joe. We'll see. I don't know, but I think let's see Joe. I'm not invested, to be honest, because there's no storytelling for this one.
Hey man,
That's
I'm
just
a story
me.
guy. I'm a story guy. Sorry,
Yes.
not sorry.
Not sorry. DOM.
I mean, the match is intriguing. The build is just
It's weak sauce.
bleh. It's like when I took the last puff off of this pod that was empty. I was like, "What the fuck, man? That's the build for this bullshit." Oh, that's rank. The match is when you put in a new pod and you're like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, I can fuck with it." And that's how I feel about this match. I love Juice Robinson. I have loved Samoa Joe since ROH back in the fucking day. My interest in this match is like, from 1 to 10, a 2.5. I'm wondering. I know we got Joey 2 belts right now, and that was a surprise, and that was cool, and I'm feeling that. I think maybe, just maybe, Triple H copied the homework and did Austin Theory the same way. I'm just saying they're kind of similar. But digress, back to the point. Joe has been used more in these last few, since ROH came back, than he has in the last 5 years. I'm starting to wonder if this is around the time that he starts dropping these titles. Like, he loses the Juice here, goes into the next pay-per-view against Wardlow, drops the TNT title, and then he steps back. It would make me sad, but we all know Joe's got some injury concerns that have plagued him over the last several years. He's done great with what they've given him.
Yes, Courtney.
Yes. Good call.
I think, I hate to say it, I think Juice Robinson ends up winning this.
What?
With help from Wardlow. I do.
Whoa! Wow!
I do.
All right, man. That's your pick.
I think he wins it.
Cool.
I think this is where we start to see Joe kind of slide and wind down a little bit and just do little matches here, like become Dustin Rhodes. Every now and then you see Joe.
You're lying.
Spot
Nothing. I see it.
Okay.
I'm a laugh.
Okay. All right. Tribal Chief.
Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. I'm not even talking about Juice Robinson. What the fuck for?
This is nothing
Samoa
to talk about. There's really nothing.
Samoa Joe. He's calling himself the king of television. They're going to roll with that. Well, I hope so. But yeah, Samoa Joe.
Can I also say, the last time I came on to the prediction show, Devin wasn't here. He would have probably lost his mind. A lot of y'all told me I was crazy for picking the Bloodline and Bianca's team in them War Games matches. What happened?
Why did y'all call him crazy for that? What? I made
I chose the Bloodline.
the same damn pick.
I didn't call you crazy. I chose the Bloodline.
Okay,
You and me were in the you and I were not in the
Bloodline.
majority that night, and I had at least 3 people call me crazy for doing it, and I went, okay, watch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sit here doing the same thing right now.
Oh man, yes, Tom.
Keep going.
Thank you,
Work
Brian.
every time now to bring about a championship.
All right, we got the women's now. Ring of Honor Women's Championship. This build, okay, this is the one that I am upset. This should have been built up since fucking on television. It started on YouTube because Athena became a heel, And of course, Athena. I get it. You want to build it on YouTube first, then put it on TV, but this should have been on TV already. And it wasn't there. And then just at one time at Rampage, Mercedes comes out and she walks away. And then what? A week later, Ring of Honor World Title Champion. That's it. No, Mercedes.
Got a little Excalibur and some micro
fast food, baby. That's what it is. It's fast food. I haven't
number 6 combo with a Coke. Bam! There you go. Get the fuck out.
There we go. Get that number 3.
That's the problem. That is the problem.
An idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich what?
An idiot sandwich, Chef Ramsay.
With ketchup.
Well, if it's Chef Ramsay, it's probably more of some kind of aioli. But still.
Where's ketchup?
On a brioche bun, but still.
Hints. I don't want to. Yeah. Jesus. DOM. I got Mercedes, man. Go ahead. What do you got?
I mean, I love the new Athena. I hate that I had to see the new Athena on Dark. You could give this woman a couple minutes, and then when she finally did get on Rampage and she did get to show what she was going to do in a ring and everything else, it's against Danny Moe. And I know some of y'all don't know this, but I'm a huge fan of the Neon Blondes. I love Danny Moe. I love the Neon Ninja Facade. Those two are my people. And so for her to be beating the shit out of Danny Moe, I'm like, no, it's cool, but no. So when I got to see her on TV, I was turned off. I do love the new Athena. I'm still wondering where the fuck Mercedes Martinez is with all this bullshit, because whether she's beating on a ref or beating somebody's ass after the belt, it's not like Mercedes is going to run out and pull some I'm going to save you babyface shit, because where the fuck is she? We've had where's Wardlow? We've had where's Miro? Where's Mercedes?
Have you seen her?
Have you
Tell
seen
me,
them?
have you seen her?
Seen her? Have you seen her?
Tell me, have you seen her?
Oh,
There we go. Clip that shit, Ivan. Clip it. Oh man. Oh yeah. Having fun tonight.
Oh god damn it.
Yes.
This is what the people tune in for.
Oh yes, I love it.
A prediction show and karaoke night breaks out.
So I love it, man. This is fantastic, man. So you got Martinez, or you got Athena winning this one?
I'll say Martinez retains because shit. I don't even know how to explain it other than to say shit.
I'll play it.
Like, okay, Athena, you bad, but Mercedes ain't no pushover either, you know.
No, she's not. She is not.
And Athena been bad for 3.5 weeks. Mercedes Martinez has been a bad bitch for like 2 decades. Advantage Martinez. I am scared to pick against that woman, so I'm picking Martinez. I'm afraid she'll fuck me up.
Yeah, I know.
Real talk.
Real talk.
I cannot believe this shit.
Man. My thoughts exactly. Shit.
Tribal Chief.
This is your second women's match right here, TK. Right there, that story. You could have been building that, using that, building up that Ring of Honor Women's Championship, putting the eyes on Martinez.
Cut that in ring that I was talking about and put this in it.
Yes. Like, what the fuck, man? It's and with this card is going to get you a streaming deal. This card, to Courtney's point, like this card.
Like, this is what happened. This is who's going to get it. This.
It's not even built for television. Didn't even build not one of these matches on television, man. So, you know what? I got a coin. I'm going to flip it. All right. It's going to be a live flip. All right. Wow. So, I'm going to do heads. Here we go. See heads? It's Martinez. All right. So, tails. It's Athena. I'm going to flip it. There we go. It is tails, Athena. All right. It is decided.
I feel like you really could do that with this match, though. Like,
yeah.
Like you could see either one of these women winning, because there's nothing behind it. It's just a match.
Story though, so I can make.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Flip a coin, man.
If y'all, I know I do. If some of y'all have like a cookout around you, they're like a really fast food place, but when you go and you get it, the shit is delicious. They do like bacon wraps and these big ass cheeseburgers, and great chocolate shakes, and you order this shit, and it will be out the window in 3 minutes, and it's delicious. That's this match, but like. You can get that. You can go to Cookout any day. You know, it's open 24/7, 365. You go there Christmas Eve. Like, there's nothing special about it, but it's good.
Nobody lined up. Ain't nobody lined up for it.
No, that's the problem.
Right. Ain't nobody at your door.
No.
Most people don't know what was happening.
And that's how
unless
I feel
they
like
slowed down Excalibur's, bullshit as he's talking about it. Like, just bring your TV to like negative 2.5 and you can catch it.
Like with Justice. Yep. That's how TK decides every match.
Yeah.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
Thank you, Courtney. Cookout is delicious. I love that shit.
And that's why I feel that this one was the same. It's just like this is the fourth time we're seeing this. I'm not really excited for this one, especially how the build-up was. Oh, you know what? How about you challenge you at Final Battle for the belt? Oh, okay, yeah,
Cool.
Cool. I'll put these sports entertainment.
Cool, bro.
Bro.
Sports entertainment, bro. All right, bro, let's do this.
Bro.
It's like watching Matt Riddle and his evil fucking clone. What the hell? And I love AEW. I love ROH, but what the actual fucking hell? Okay.
I'm not invested in this one. I hope
they could have brought up anything from this feud that's been going on for like 9 months. So you want to give me a title shot, bro? Whatever, bro. Sports entertainment, bro. Like, fuck.
Damn. Right away on this one, I got. It sucks how Cornette calls him useless. He calls useless Yuta. That's fucked up.
Okay, Yuta is not useless, corny. Fuck you.
No, he does. If go back and listen to it, he does call him.
I will not go back and I will not listen. Fuck that man.
I don't know. He makes a point. People might hate Cornette, but hey, man, when he makes
Corny is a bigger hater than you. That's big.
He does have solid points, but I'm gonna go. I'll go Yuta. I'm invested. Not really invested.
Where am I from?
Go ahead, DOM. Take it away.
Where am I from?
Philly.
Where's Yuta from?
Philly.
Yuta. I don't need no coin. There's my take.
Right.
Motown Philly's back again. Yuta win. Once again, doom 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 da da.
Oh wow. Boys to men.
ABC BBD. East Coast family.
Tribal Chief.
Singing all the jams tonight. Singing them all.
Yep. Breaking out all these classics just for you, YouTube. Subscribe.
You know what sucks, man? Daniel Garcia got this build, this beautiful story with Bryan Danielson, and maybe would he leave the Jericho Appreciation Society? He had all this momentum just to say, fuck it. We're just gonna.
I'm going back to where I was. Oh.
So your left
happened with Yuta too. He got this huge build. He's like in the ring with Mox and he's winning titles and he's doing this. And then all of a sudden it was just like, hey, we need somebody to lose to MJF. Who wants it? Oh, you do? Okay, Yuta, go.
Yep. That's what they do. Just saying. That's why I can't fuck with it all the time, man. Just, but call me a hater. I don't give a fuck. Call me a hater. I'm just gonna embrace it. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Move on.
All right, you a hater.
Give me energy. Tell me I'm a hater. I'm going with Daniel Garcia, man.
I love it.
Bullshit.
The only match that was built on television, boys and girls.
The Ring of Honor World Championship, Chris Jericho and Claudio Castagnoli. If Claudio loses, he joins Jazz. Yes.
If Claudio loses, he got the jazz. He got the jazz.
I already know.
Tribe Called Quest, all right.
Yeah, I already not the director's here, so I mean,
there we go.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
My man.
The
director, the Ayatollah of rock and roller, and a fellow ECW mark right here.
Jericho can only barely even sing, let alone play an instrument. So
damn,
I'm just saying, I've opened for Jericho, so I'm next.
He is the real Ayatollah of rock and roll. Fuck Jericho.
I'm
sorry.
I don't know about fuck Jericho.
All hail the Ocho, but that is the real Ayatollah of rock and roll.
He's talking about you. You're the Ochos.
I'm the Nuevo Nueve. Is that New 9? I don't know.
New 9.
The New 9.
Because you play this.
I can be clear despite all the noise. Endlessly echoes the sound of your voice. The sound of my voice. Found my finger on the board that destroys. Open my eyes to the sound of your voice. I gave up on existence. Fed up with forgiveness. To the world went right. Fastened my eyes to the left of resistance.
That's right. The
Karaoke night's over. The professional is here. Play that again.
No. The one and only Chris Kennedy.
What's going on?
Man, we're just finishing up this one. It's not much to talk about. Claudio went. That's how I choose. That's it. I have nothing to say at this point.
I've just been shitting the entire card. I'm gonna be real.
Shocking.
Yeah, DOM. Who do you got?
Please win, Claudio, because I do not want to see you running with Hager again in a matching purple bucket hat. I will throw myself in traffic.
I like that
fucking hat. God. I don't like the hat. Okay, fuck the hat.
Why? The hat
is a nice touch. I have to admit.
Unless the hat is having a match with Orange Cassidy's backpack on 0 Hour, I don't give a fuck about the hat. Fuck the hat. Please, Claudio, please win.
There you go. Okay. Tribal Chief, what do you got in this one?
Oh, Joe, just, I don't give a fuck about this match. This is the main event, too, is it? Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It's the Ring of Honor title dub, but yeah.
But they built it on TV.
Was it on Rampage, though? And then when it's just Chris.
Dynamite, bro.
It was Dynamite. I must have missed it then because I don't give a fuck. Just tuned it out. I must have skipped my mind. Just show you how invested I'm in this match for Ring of Honor or the entire card. But I'm gonna make a pick, like I said, for the prediction. Yes, thank you, hater. Yes, bye.
Loathe entirely.
Love it. Yes, give me the energy. But anyway, yes, it will be Chris Jericho.
The Ocho.
It is decided.
Put the damn belt on Trent. Fuck Courtney.
Oh damn! It's that damn bad.
Is that man? This Ring of Honor is getting worse compared to NXT. NXT is man. Somebody tells me that NXT is gonna. Hey, I'm loving the chat. The chat is hot tonight, man.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
The chat wants more smoke than we do. That's a lot.
Yeah. Speaking of smoke, it's about that time. Yes, you know what time it is, baby.
It's time! It's time! It's Vader time!
Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Dynamite. Let's get it done. Let's start, of course, with the Dynamite.
Ain't we lucky we got it? Sorry.
I'm gonna let the director take this for the floor, man. Give us your take, and not only that, we're talking about the beginning. Of course, the opening match for AEW Dynamite was the Dynamite Ring Battle Royal. Of course, Ricky Starks winning it, which was great, by the way, and just went out with with MJF calling him like the Rock wannabe. Wanted to point out Pebble. I know. I'll let the director explain the whole promo, but what I wanted to say about this one is how the ending of the elimination of Ethan Page and Ricky Starks, I swear I had an epiphany. That shit straight. When MJF said that, I'm like, I wonder if he said that because the way how Ethan Page got eliminated reminded me of the Big Show and The Rock Royal Rumble 2000, I think it was, how you know how Big Show carried the Rock, and then the Rock held on, and then you know,
and tugged him over.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me. That's why I wonder if he mentioned that. So I'm like, yeah. But all I can say is just this Ricky Starks. Director will tell you, I've been talking about this man. Whoever has heard me,
So have we.
all of us. This man deserves a fucking TV time, and he's finally getting it. But go ahead, director, break us down, especially with the promo with MJF. Break it down.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty obvious winner for sure. They're hyping Ricky Starks after Team Taz. I've been comparing Ricky Starks to The Rock for as long as he's been on the mic. I don't think that was a stretch for me to have done that, so I'm not going to take a lot of credit for being like, I was calling him The Rock from day one. I think we were all kind of seeing the vibes there. And for MJF to address it was pretty funny because he kind of just said what we all sort of were agreeing with. What I did like is that the crowd was behind both MJF and Ricky Starks whenever they had the mic. They were both equally as hot on the mic. This wasn't MJF versus Wheeler Yuta, who Wheeler got destroyed the moment he tried to verbally assault the generational talent. It wasn't even funny. It didn't get him over, but this got Ricky over. This got Maxi Pad over. We're gonna be hearing Pebble versus Maxi Pad in the crowd for the next month or two. Obviously, we all know that Ricky ain't walking away with the BBB, and I'm surprised MJF's even defending the belt that soon, considering he said that it's going to be few and far between. And I'm curious as to how he's going to win.
Definitely. I am with you on that. Tribal Chief. He's Tribal Chief.
Now, I'm going to let everybody know, full disclosure, MJF is actually my favorite heel in AEW. All right, let me put
He's
that.
like the only heel in AEW, to be fair.
Is he a heel though? I don't know though. That's debatable.
Is he a heel or is he the only heel? You know, he is definitely.
If he wasn't heel, he is now.
It's more of a twin, but that's for another topic. But MJF, you know, I did like the promo battle, but what I didn't like is it was an uneven match, meaning Ricky Starks, he destroyed MJF. And I felt like he took a little bit of his star power of MJF too. Like, yeah, you got the big belt, but it didn't feel at the time that you was that dude. You was that star. And I'm like, man, why am I feeling like this? Like, bro, you're supposed to be, I know you run the championship. Yeah, it was a good moment. You came in, had that, you know, phenomenal promo against William Regal, knocked the man's out cold. But that right there, the optics of that, hearing MJF just getting work, just getting the dozens ran on by Ricky Starks. And it was just not a good look for me, man. I was like, you're supposed to be the championship, man. At least have a strong rebuttal, not that same shtick that you have. And Ricky Starks called him out. It's like he had nothing left. It was just like, like, nah, man.
Nut shot.
Nah, that cannot be my champion, man. It's only one champion that, you know, hashtag forever champ, you know, let everybody know. That's one superstar right there. The true superstar. You know, the savior of wrestling.
I need to send you the dick riding without a license clip.
I do have a license service right here. Head of the table.
He's a
once everybody in the chat. But yeah, that's how I feel. Shout out to Ricky Starks, though. He killed it. It just came at the price of MJF.
Do you think that was the plan, though, to make Ricky look strong on the mic by making MJF look weak, to make this feud look
absolutely
possible?
Yeah, it could, but it to go that route when
it worked.
MJF just freshly won that title,
right?
That sucks. You know, if he had a title for a while, it maybe he would have, you know, just destroyed him on the promo. Then he wouldn't be feeling fazed by it. But since he's just the new championship. He's the new title holder. It stung him and it sucked.
So this was like the John Cena Roman Reigns part-timer speech.
Exactly.
Okay.
Good parallel, sir. Good parallel. I like it.
That really chopped him in half. So I feel it.
I love it.
DOM.
I mean, they were trying their damnedest to make Ricky Starks look strong, so guys like Justin wouldn't just sit here and say, "This match is still easily predictable." You know, like we all know what's going to happen here. We all know MJF's going to win at Winter is Coming. I don't know why they added the Dynamite Diamond Ring to this. I guess because MJF doesn't want to have to wrestle 2 matches in back-to-back weeks. I have no clue, but it adds stakes. It makes Ricky look strong. This is now the second guy to mic drop on MJF in Dynamite history. The first man was William Regal. That puts you in pretty exclusive, company. It makes you think, well, maybe Ricky's got a chance. Whereas, or at least some people think it. Whereas maybe going into it, you were like, shit, he can do all this. He ain't gonna win right now. That was the attempt. Did it succeed? I don't know, but it was fucking fun to watch.
Yeah, it was definitely. It was.
I mean, I enjoyed the shit out of it. I don't know if they didn't exactly hit the bullseye, but they might have been just off to the left of it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you were close.
It's like being back in high school and you see a roast battle and somebody's just getting destroyed, and you like, oh
yeah.
I mean, you got that. The
yeah.
Oh,
you're doing the robot in the background, but
I love it.
I love the MJF line about, after he called him Pebble, he said he was going to drive out to a body of water and skip his pigeon-toed ass back to YouTube. I went, wow. And that's kind of when Ricky, because like, again, if you're getting snapped on, you catch something and you're like, okay, I see what you're trying to do here. Watch this. And then Ricky came back and just slayed him from that point on.
For me, I feel like they're gonna protect him. I think
Yo MTV Raps or Living Color.
Oh, Yo Mama. Remember that show?
Oh
Mama?
shit, Yo
Mama. Oh God, yes.
TV. Yeah.
Oh man. But it's TNT Championship matchup, man. That couldn't bear to watch. This show's fucking brutal. For me, fuck. This guy's really asking for
poor Gothic Peter.
Why the fuck is he asking for fucking death wish?
He tried. He really did. He tried. He tried. He fought. He loved turtles. It just wasn't enough.
I love turtles.
He stole another pair of my wife's Daisy Dukes. It just wasn't enough.
Director, give us your take on this matchup, man.
I knew the finish the moment this match was announced. We all knew it was going to be caught for dropping the coquina clutch. That was just the way it was written. You could just see the writing on the skateboarded chalk black jacket wall. They're just feeding Joe cannon fodder until the Wardlow match, and I don't know why Hobbs isn't anywhere near this. I don't know if he's going to be. I don't know if they're going to throw a Mike Awesome in there and have him come out from the ring and make it another 3-way dance. He should.
I wish
he should be in this picture.
Didn't Hobbs take the pin though?
He
in
did.
The triple threat.
Yeah, but it was in a 3-way and it was like a blind side. I understand it was a clean pin. It was a protected loss.
Yeah.
But what are they doing with Hobbs? He's just now out of both the TNT and TV title picture.
I hear you.
He goes to AEW's version of Unsolved Mysteries with like Miro and all them.
Yeah, exactly. So I like to know what they're doing. But this is just until Wardlow gets. Is their match going to be for both belts, or is it for just a TNT title?
For Revolution coming up, the feud is going to happen. We don't know because you have Samoa Joe defending the title against Juice Robinson on Saturday for the ROH TV title. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but by the looks of it, I think we're going to see Wardlow.
Either one of those belts to Juice Robinson. So
I don't think he's going to lose. I don't think so either. But I mean, there'll be a shocker if he does. But I mean, if he does, I don't know if it's going to be for both belts. To be honest, I feel honestly, what's going on, Kofi Winston? That's right.
Oh yeah,
Kofi Winston, baby.
What up, Kofi?
Baby.
Dream team. Dream team.
Oh man, I'm so honored, bro. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh man, but
yeah, this is just building up Joe. It was strongman versus stuntman, I guess you could say. So exactly what we thought it was going to be.
Stuntman. Oh no. Tribal Chief, what do you think on this one?
Man, this was abuse. Damn near child abuse.
Child abuse.
Like, holy shit.
Ain't no damn
Joe.
near.
I was like, holy shit.
Look at the two
Joe.
of them. They ain't no damn near. That's child abuse.
I'm like, you gonna see Joe in 48 hours, man. They ain't even after that shit. It was the match was action packed. I liked it. I loved the finish, but it was predictable, but it made sense though. You know, and he put the coquina clutch right back on him after the end of the match too, just to make it, that cherry on top. So that was perfect. I like to follow up with Wardlow, but it should, keep that going into the pay-per-view for Ring of Honor. But I digress. But anyway, it was a fun match. Man, Samoa Joe, I like what he's doing. He's putting eyes on him. I love the new Monarch, the king of television. Makes sense.
I love that promo.
TV titles. Yeah, it's a beautiful Monarch, man. So keep doing your thing. Just now, let's build this story outside the ring with Wardlow. Let's get more personal. Show me some footage like they meet in the parking lot and they come to fisticuffs or something. Just give me of a story. I want it. Give it to me.
Fuck Bryce.
Give him what he wants.
Oh my god.
General Zod.
Pee-wee from Baby's Kid. We don't die. We
Give me what I want.
A Robin Harris reference? Holy shit. Goddamn. Who was that? Was that Dom? That's hilarious.
I love that movie, Brian. Thank you for bringing that up.
We old when you make a Baby's Kids reference, man. That's classic shit.
That's classic.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
I'll be happy to be old. I'll go watch that movie tonight.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely. Oh man.
Oh man. But with this match, it felt like before Darby went out, Christopher Daniels walked up to him, tapped him on the shoulder, just whispered in his ear, "You ain't ready for this. I know." Because I ain't seen Samoa Joe fuck somebody up this bad since Christopher Daniels in TNA.
Oh my god.
This boy.
I really.
And then after the match, was beating on him, put him back to sleep, dropped him on the skateboard and shit. It was like, oh, please stop.
Yeah,
he's already fucking dead.
He's pissing blood right now, like as we speak, for sure.
If he's even breathing.
Like, yeah.
Like we just watched Samoa Joe kill a child on national TV, and the crowd chanted for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the kid's dead? Joe.
One more time.
Like, fuck that. Joey Two Belts, baby. This man.
I am from the Chi, so I can't help it.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. Chicago,
Chi-Town brother
baby.
over there represent. There we go.
Yes, love it. All right, now we can move on into Jake Hager. Your favorite guy with the purple hat. The purple hat is all elite. Remember, it's all elite. The purple hat, and get Daniel Garcia versus Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. How Jim Cornette will call him useless Yuta. Damn, that's so fucking bad. I still can't believe he called him that shit. But man, I know that's how you feel. I
love these fingers. Okay, Jim.
You might have a point. I'm just saying, Cornette. Hey, he knows the business more than me. I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying?
He knows the business, but he can't get in the business. Ain't that a bitch? But he knows the business. Yeah, in 1992, he knew the business. Okay, fuck out of here. You couldn't even keep a job commentating NWA on YouTube. Get the fuck out of here with your useless motherfucker.
Billy Corgan's NWS, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Look at their champ right now, and you could not keep a job. And you want to call somebody useless? Get the fuck out of here! You know what Yuta's doing that you ain't? He's on TV in a wrestling promotion.
He's old. He does not want to be on TV, bro.
Mic drop.
Director, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
I mean, it was okay. It's interesting to see how the Blackpool Combat Club is still like, we're still Blackpool Combat Club. Oh, wow. I didn't think the I guess that's funny. I gotta take this off real quick. There we go. I ain't promoting. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, match was fine. These are all 4 very talented wrestlers. I like Wheeler in the ring a lot more than I like to let on. I just don't like him in the mic. I kind of, when I heard that Vince McMahon didn't like Christian because of his face, I kind of feel that now when you bring up Wheeler Yuta. I'm like, oh, I get it. But
Your face.
See, I feel the same way about Hager, but okay.
I don't know if it's leading to something. I don't know if there's no tag titles on the match. Claudio's got that singles title match. So this was just your classic who we got from the 2 feuding factions to wrestle. You know, that was it. It was like the configuration that was available, and they put it together. Good match. Didn't really solve anything.
No,
it really didn't.
I can't wait. I mean, we all know that Daniel
I don't
Garcia
even think it was supposed to.
But let me ask
you
you.
guys already bring up the fact that Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta are going to be match of the night for the prime title or whatever it's called.
Well, yeah, pure title.
Pure title, yeah. I can see that, though.
Yeah, that's whatever pay-per-view that's on, that's going to be match of the night. I don't care where that's at. That's match.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, though. The follow-up after this. We saw the whole William Regal.
That's all that matters. Video. That is what matters out of this.
Okay, so that's, yeah. I break it down. What are your thoughts?
I mean, okay, so we found out that William Regal basically white-fanged the Blackpool Combat Club. And for the kids at home that don't know what that means, when you love something so much, you let it go, and when they don't want to go, you turn on them, and then they leave you because you care. It's fucking weird. It's basically gaslighting, and that's what Regal said he did. He said that I wanted to prove the Blackpool didn't need me, so I turned on them and put the target on MJF because he got what he wanted. It was very convoluted. And I'm also now going to go hang out with Cody Rhodes. I don't know. There was a lot of weird
Trips and I are going to go have a beer.
Yeah, it was almost like they wrote it backwards. Like they were like, what do we do with Regal now? Let's retroactive. Let's Tarantino his intent. Let's have the action first, and then write why he did it, and not.
See, I had to ask these guys before you showed up. Wouldn't you have rather had like that weird in-ring segment deleted with like Bryan and Regal and Mox, and then just put the interview with Tony in its place and move the fuck on with our lives? Because as bad as that in-ring was, the video wrapped it up perfectly in a nutshell.
Yeah, that promo where he hit Regal was very long. We talked about last week why I think it was long. It did and didn't need to happen, I guess. I don't know. This isn't a clean break at all. And Ivan seems to know why you're going to talk on the actual dirt sheets about Regal actually leaving.
We talked about it earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, cool.
Him on her.
But
if you want to give us your take, if you want to give your take on it,
well, is it the rumors that I heard was like as soon as he showed up at AEW, he was like, "This locker room's a mess. The management's immature. I'm fucking out of here."
That's what. Okay, I didn't get that. EC3 comment that, but I'm not gonna say that because I don't believe. EC3 something could be full of shit. That was just EC3
well, you can confirm that was a rumor. That's all. That's just a rumor. Then. So facts. Okay. No
yeah, but
because we all know how much time EC3 spends in that locker room.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he spends that time.
And how many locker rooms he spent time in.
Be right back.
Yeah, I don't know how, but no, yeah.
More people have ran from Control Your Narrative than AEW. Can we just be real for a minute? I mean, Cross, Braun, everybody's bolting from Control Your Narrative. He's talking shit about AEW. Maybe you need to focus on you, motherfucker.
I do not disagree at all. I agree with you. But yeah, the only thing we talked about the only thing we said is that Tony Khan confirmed that Regal's leaving. So he confirmed because he wanted to go back to WWE to be with his son. So we confirmed that. Other than that, that was it. Nothing about the environment or he regrets going to AEW. Nothing about that. That's all we confirmed. But if you want to give us your brief take on that, him leaving, going back to WWE, take it away, with director.
I don't know what he's going to do over there that he's not already doing over here. Well, no,
Coach's
I know that.
son.
Yeah, and I also mentioned that, like, I do know that he would go back. He would, like, before shows, go into the ring and try to have open clinics, and, like, no one would go down there. He'd be like, hey, let me come show you guys a thing or two, and no one would join him, I guess, was also a thing that I heard was an issue, but that might be an EC3 thing, so I don't know.
Well, CM Punk did kind of say that, too.
Right.
In that amazing scrum that we had.
So, yeah, if Regal only wanted to go up there for, what, he's going to go to the fucking training center and hang out with Hugh Morris or, wait, no, Matt Bloom?
No, he's going back.
I think the biggest thing is he gets to go back and get paid, number one. But more importantly, he gets to go back and work with his son, too, which is probably a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At least for him.
And, you know, in my opinion, actually work for a professional wrestling company.
At least my take makes a lot more sense than EC3's. I'm just saying.
Right.
Okay. All right. And then we had DOM, Tribal Chief. I mean, this match is like, to be honest, I've really.
This match
the match
is like This match is like the classic go home show booking. Like, this guy's going to be in a title match. This guy's going to be in a title match. Let's put them up again. You know, let's put two of the opponents and the also ran in a tag match and have some filler going into final battle. Okay, go. Like they do it. WWE's done it. Impact. Every fucking promotion does this. Like, oh, these guys are going to be at the pay-per-view. Put them in a tag match. They just didn't put Jericho in because he's fucking old.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna wrestle twice in like 3-4 days. Fuck that. The Ocho ain't got to do that.
Yeah. Tribal Chief, do you feel the same? There's nothing much really to filler on this one, huh?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. This match is Factions in AEW are So,
Even this, too, the baddies? I mean, we're almost to the main event. This is a co-main event. So, I mean, this is what...
name me a faction that feels like they're trying to take over AEW.
House of Black.
Good point. I'll give you that. Right now. I can admit that. That's a good point. But let's see how long that lasts, though. Let's see how long that lasts.
Permission to speak. Let me think here. Let me find this politically incorrect. House of Black Women? No? Too soon?
No.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if that would fly, but baddies works. I like baddies. I'll stick with the baddies.
I'll take the baddies.
Jade and the baddies. It sounds like an R&B group.
With that.
We've been doing a lot of R&B songs on this show, and Jade and the baddies sounds like an R&B group.
It doesn't care if Gordy's going to produce them and take all their money.
What the fuck?
You're out of line, but you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Motown jokes for the kids in the back.
And in the same show, Motown Philly was back and went.
You're from Philly, and I think Terry Gordy was from Chicago, so that's pretty funny.
I mean, what do we want to talk about this match, man? I mean, it just sucks that Kira Hogan's out of the baddies. I like her in the baddies. I really feel bad for Madison Rayne, to be honest. I don't know what the fuck she's doing in AEW. She should have stayed in Impact because right there you're more relevant. If you're a coach,
more than one match too.
I already know you.
But why do more than one when you can put 6 women in one match? See, now we're not going to do 2 matches, but we'll give you multiple women in the same match. That's the same thing, right? No.
Director,
it gets more women on TV, true, but no. I love the baddies. Somebody going into Dynamite said to me, like, you can't tell me that Jade Cargill has improved since she started this run. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not saying she's there. She's still green, but it's a darker shade of green. Like, she went from the human botch machine to a solid fucking wrestler in a short time. And I'm not really upset with Kira leaving the baddies because I kind of like the combination of her and Sky Blue. I don't know if that's going to pan out.
I know why. How about if you gonna say?
Yeah, you know why.
I know why.
I mean, they're very talented wrestlers, but they're also very.
If I could play that song, You know, the one with the bubble, and then I wish I could play that, but I can't play it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
Let me help you out. They're little in the middle, but they got much back.
Yes, there you go. Thank you.
Respectfully.
Thank you.
I mean, they're very good. They're very good in ring. Like Sky Blue, I've been watching since probably before she hit NWA Power. And she's also very green, but she's very good. I don't know what the fuck Madison is doing here unless Impact looked at her and went, yo, we don't really need you. Like we're barely using your husband. He's on YouTube now. Fuck both of y'all.
I have no idea what I don't know. I mean, do you have anything to say about this one? Before we move on to the main event?
Who?
You, director. Yes, director.
Okay. My hand can't go. Dom, can you point directly down for me? Yeah, is that the AW women's head trainer, or is that someone else?
Yes.
Okay.
Madison Rain, she's the head trainer, and she's supposed to be like booking this shit out.
I like her in this match because you have essentially 5 very green women who are getting hands-on training in the ring on TV. I think that is huge. I think that's probably as beneficial or more than just staying in the back. I think that's field training, essentially. And I think that's why she's in this match. Makes sense to me. Yeah. Jade Cargill is definitely getting better. I can see the confidence in her more. And I don't just mean her aura, but like her confidence in moves. She's throwing things with intent, and she's never hurt someone. I mean, did she hurt Ruby Riott? Was that her?
No, that was
Tay
Metal.
Yeah, that was Ty.
So one thing about Jade Cargill that's important to me is she's not going the way of Nia Jax. And that is huge. So
yes.
This match didn't stop for the women who are in it at all. It's totally fine. And it was a little bit of a cooler match. It was a go get your beer and piss match. But I got no complaints.
Tribal Chief, do you have any complaints on this?
Jade Cargill is a star. She's money. She has that big spotlight attraction to her. Like she just controls the room. All eyes are on her when she makes an entrance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And she has that
especially
star, big
Holy
star. Shit. Yeah. And she has that big star, aura that I like.
If I was Triple H, I would be watching her contract by the second.
Dude. And you know what?
Counting the seconds down.
I know Papa H is at home like, man, they fucking her up, man. Because I could have had her like her wrestling and give me 6 months. Give me 6 months with Jade Cargill, and she will be a different level wrestler. I guarantee you. In that infrastructure for WWE. That's why I appreciate the women's division down there, the way they train their women, the all the eyes that they get, the attention, the multiple matches that they have. It just sucks on the AEW side that you get this women's allotted time block now, like 8:15, 8:10ish, 8:15, and it lasts to about 8:30, 8:35. And it's
now, to be fair though, this was like second to last match.
But this is a consistent thing, though. I've noticed a pattern, and it alarms me. All right, if it was just like a once over, cool. I see your point, but this is a consistent pattern that I'm seeing, and it just gives me more proof from my perspective that Tony doesn't give a fuck about women's wrestling. I'm just gonna throw it all out there at once. All right, let me get back to my regularly scheduled program, and that's my problem, man. All right, but this match was okay. It's Jade Cargill, she's a star, but WWE.
And I think just change what they're aiming for sure.
Oh my god! Like, I never really thought about I never really thought about it like that until Chris said it. Like, getting these women nationally televised, basically on the job training with the head trainer in the second to last match on Dynamite. Like that feels that feels like some OG NXT type shit. I like that. If they want to continue to do that, that's fine. My biggest beef is like we've all sat here and said, put more women on Dynamite, put more women on Dynamite. And Tony went, okay, and then gave us this every fucking week. There's going to be a 6-woman, an 8-woman, a 3-way tag team match, whatever the fuck. Well, there's more women on TV. That's not what we asked for, asshole.
And I get y'all point about, on the job training. Cool. But it only works if it's repetitive, and it's not. I'll see them in about one more month, and then I'll see them again after that. It needs to be more of a consistent
I agree.
on the field training. Like, all right, we see the baddies maybe once a week, every week. We see them. That's cool. Maybe on Rampage, if I give a damn about Rampage, but I don't because nobody's watching. But once a week, because that's your main show on Dynamite, let me see them wrestle. And that will help with your women's division because they're getting the reps, getting the repetitions. But if they're just going to be shown that 1 week and then see you again, later down the line.
I like what Kofi said, and I'm with him too. That'll be if Little Bow Wow comes out.
Little Bow Wow with Hogan, yeah. I can see it. You don't think Lil Bow Wow is going to challenge Jade to a match? I mean,
doesn't make any sense to me, honestly.
That's unfair to Lil Bow. I'm sorry, just Bow Wow now. He ain't Lil no more. My bad. That's unfair to Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
Jade will whip his ass. He better find somebody.
Product, though, but you get eyes on your product.
No, you will. You will.
That'll be a
I'm
smart
just saying.
business move to do. Like, hey, Bow Wow versus Jade Cargill.
But honestly, though, who gives a fuck about a Bow Wow these days?
That's true. Brian made a good point. See, he only had Jazz most of the majority for straight months. Yeah. Scissor meat. Yeah, scissor meat. Scissor meat. Oh.
You go.
I can do this all night.
The AEW Tag Team Championship on the line. The Acclaim versus FTR. The main event for Dynamite. Unexpectedly, and honestly, shout out to the crowd for this week's crowd because last week's crowd wasn't shit. This crowd was livid. I enjoyed their energy, and I'm glad they gave us this Dynamite. And especially for this main event, I feel like both of these guys got the same reaction, up and down. It was for me. It was even. At the end, that I enjoyed was seeing the crowd was like, should we cheer? Should we boo? I don't know because
what do we do?
Yeah, because when they claimed
cheer everything, fuck it.
I was like, fuck it, yeah, cheer everything.
What do we do? The divorce is final. Do we go with mom? Do we go with dad? What do we do? We love them both.
What to do? But overall, but this was a great main event, though. I have to give it to the Acclaim, and FTR too, man. The psychology of these four individuals within each other really knocked it off the park, in my opinion. And shout out to to Bowens. He took those chops like a champ, man, and you could tell that his chest was like, oh man.
Even Daniel Bryanson was watching that match, going, oh.
I'm pretty sure he was sitting at home watching that, like, oh, you come on. Brian was saying, I'm pretty sure in his mind, he was saying,
fickle. They're fickle.
Yes.
He was saying that. But I got to give it to, since Tim King ain't here, I got to say this man.
Banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
The banger after banger.
I knew he was going to do that part, so I started doing this.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
We had the choreography down. We didn't even practice.
No. But director, tell me this match wasn't fire to you, man. Was it a banger?
Yeah, I didn't honestly know who was going to win this. I could not have predicted it. And the last, the Casa de Fuego at the end of it, the last 2 minutes had me just yelling at the TV like, oh, fuck it. Oh my God. Yeah. So I was marking out.
Bad when you can't get a word out. You're just
yeah, it makes sense in a way that FTR gets to keep still like 19 belts and the Acclaim keeps one. So that's cool. That's a huge, FTR may be the most decorated tag team in the history of all time ever, having them in every single televised company that matters in the past 20 years. So getting a win over them. huge feather in the cap. That's the rub right there. That is iron sharpens iron, and now the Acclaim are undeniable, a solid, great tag team. And the scissor is the new crotch chop. I hope kids in school are scissoring each other, and teachers are like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Scissoring.
Attention.
Scissor me.
We're scissoring.
Who's got kids?
Scissoring.
Come on, Principal Tanner. Scissor me.
Where's Heath Slater at? I want to know if his kids are in school, like getting detention for scissoring on the school field.
Can you imagine the teacher just see down the hallway, just two boys. Hey, they got like ADHD. What the fuck? What's going on?
That might be how you find out some of the teachers. Might be how you find out some of the teachers' sexual orientation when they know what the kids are doing. I'm just saying. Not saying anything wrong. I'm just saying you may find out.
Look, I hate to be the kill to burden because besides the match being a banger, that's really what killed me because it really got me like, huh? What? Well, you saw, they're no longer the gun club. They're the guns now because they're no longer.
They're the ass boys.
They're the ass boys still.
Ass boys.
But when I saw this shit announced, I was like, what? Why would you announce the dog collar match right after? We know that the Briscoes can't be on TV because of the whole, whatever they said a couple years ago. They're still, I'm not gonna get into that, but
yeah, I don't know.
But they said for word I can't say. Yeah, we live in that modern era. I'll message you about that. What he said.
So yeah, they said some shit. They basically got canceled from live television.
From TNT because they don't want them.
They got canceled from network television.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like I'm going to find out what that is so I can laugh and be mad. And I mean, when I mean laugh, not in agreement, but laugh at misfortune. Like, haha, you're an idiot for doing that. I don't.
That was like,
Oh no. Chris is gonna be more. The director's gonna be more like,
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Hell no.
Fuck no.
Fuck no, he's gonna be that.
Why would you play games with me?
Jesus.
I'm gonna be reading this article real quick while you guys talk about it.
I'm so glad I take that drink before you played that clip. Shit.
But what I wanted to ask is like, are you? Because we didn't talk about this match, but for me, I'll say right quick, why the fuck they didn't? It doesn't make any sense to
it's
me.
Like 0 to 10 for no fucking reason.
Yeah,
how do we even get here? Double dog collar match.
You know
that's what I'm fucking
with
saying.
no bill.
No bill.
I know.
Oh, Merry Christmas! You're fighting these guys, like
right? Like I know it's not always their fault. Like the scrum, but there are moments. The thing that drives me nuts about AEW is leave it to them to throw a turd in my punch bowl whenever I'm having a good time. Like All Out was great. Here comes the scrum, turd in the punch bowl. This night, FTR and the Acclaimed could not have had a better match. Could not. Everything, all of it, the storytelling, the psychology, the technical ability, you name it, it was all there. And even we had said when we put a spotlight on the Acclaim, like if they do fight FTR, they need to win because FTR can take that damn loss. They've got 3 titles. When was the last time they lost something? I don't even remember. The Bucks, maybe like a year or so ago. That was like the last time they lost a fucking match. So they could take this loss. If the Acclaim lose, where the fuck do they go? Now FTR's got every fucking stone on the gauntlet, and they get to be a sideshow all over again. So that was perfect. I'm losing my fucking mind. All of a sudden, the ass boys are on my television. The first thing I thought, since they were impersonating FTR and doing all that bullshit in the back in the crowd, I thought they were going to challenge FTR to a match at Final Battle, and at least that had some shit that was on TV. No, instead they're going to pull out some Christmas card that's written in blood. By the way, whose fucking blood was it?
Thank you.
Anybody? Chat. You got something? Go ahead. I'm waiting. No clue, right?
Mm.
And it's from the Briscoes. Where the fuck did the ass boys come across the Briscoes? Again, I'm waiting. Nobody? Anybody? Chat? Anybody? No.
It had nothing, no fire, no energy, no nothing.
Not a damn thing. So this makes no sense already. Then they announced a double dog collar match for Final Battle like 25 seconds before they go off the fucking air.
Yeah, it was real quick.
You barely even hear FTR's music and see them going, oh, all right, in the middle of the ring before the shit just cuts out and young fucking Sheldon comes on. Okay?
I love
This-
Sheldon, by the way.
It's a great show. It's a great show. I'm just mad. Forgive me. I'm a psycho. Nothing against young Sheldon.
It's in the name. You're born that way.
Yeah. I was made that way. I can't help it.
There you go.
And on that note, I gotta pee I gotta go.
Yeah, do your thing, bro.
So
Get the thing, I got you.
I appreciate it. I'll be back eventually. I don't know when the next show is. Keep me up to date.
Next
Love you
Thursday.
guys.
Winter's coming next
All right,
Thursday.
director.
Love you,
Yes.
director.
We love you, director.
Oh man, I can taste it right now. Holy
Oh shit.
You know,
emergency, man.
And that's what I was gonna say. That as soon as that show cut out, they left an anaconda-sized turd in my punch bowl while I was having a good time. Why? For what? For I'm sure the double dog collar is gonna be brutal. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome and all this other shit. This is how you put it out there?
I'm with you.
I would have rather just
your
had the
man.
Briscoes
That's
cut a
your man,
fucking
son.
video and played the goddamn video.
That's your man.
None of it made any goddamn sense.
That's your
None of
man.
it.
That's your man.
Not my man.
My man.
Y'all
I
love some
ain't
AEW.
I got no horse
I
in
love
this
pro
race.
wrestling,
Okay.
period.
When it comes to pro wrestling, I bet the field. All right. I ain't got no fucking horse in the race.
That's fucking bullshit.
That is not, and you know it. I will
I
bash
can say
anybody.
this. I can say this on. I love me some WWE. I love me
Yeah.
some WWE.
Even they fuck up.
Yes.
And when
you
they
gotta
fuck up,
love-
I bash them too. But that's beside the point. The point is, here I am again after a great fucking match, just losing my mind, in my feels, all amped up, and then this shit happens. And it is the most depressing way to announce a banger of a fucking match at the last goddamn possible second. You couldn't have held that shit for Rampage? You already held it this fucking long? You've been promoting Final Battle for 3 months. Minimum. You put it on
know.
here.
Way less than that. Way less than that. I tell you that. At least 6 weeks. 6 weeks.
You
Honestly,
get what
they
I'm
promoted.
saying?
No, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm not saying.
Week in, week out, they're talking about matches at Final Battle, and Excalibur is running his mouth at 200 miles an hour while they're flipping fucking pictures. And you wait till now.
I know, man. I know.
I was
I want to
mad
hear.
as fuck, if
I
you
know.
couldn't tell.
I want to hear the Tribal Chief. What he has to say.
What I have to say about that?
I don't even think he could hate on it harder than I did.
I mean, both the match and then
The match-
aftermath.
The match
Oh,
was
you
fire.
can't hate on.
Yeah,
Match was amazing.
FTR did claim the match was fire, but since I am the AEW resident hater, I'm gonna say about this. I didn't like the build up to the finish. All right, when you got Dak, was it Dax that did the 3 lariats? And
No, that was
Cash. It was
that was
Cash.
Cash Wheeler. Cash
Cash,
Wheeler did
yeah,
it,
Cash Wheeler did the 3 lariats and then a body slam, and then somehow he still had enough energy to reverse it into a roll up. I'm like, it could have been a better finish than that. I didn't like that. Like the selling on that didn't make sense to me. That's my only nitpick. All right, because I'm a hater for AEW, so I gotta be consistent. All right, letting the people know, letting the chat community know. Yeah, call me a hater. All right.
It's fine. It's fine.
Right.
It's fine. I'm not hating because you're speaking.
But it was some good in-ring psychology, the storytelling, the false finishes. Loved it, but just that lead up to that roll up. It kind of just
I didn't care.
It grind my gears. All right, and then that And then, you know, that whatever that finish was, the ass boys popped up on screen for 10 seconds. And then my DVR decided to cut off. I'm like, oh, well, guess that was it.
You missed nothing.
You missed nothing, bro. You
Nothing.
were fine.
I wasn't.
I wish my shit would have cut off early.
I wasn't even intrigued to see on Twitter what it was talking about, what's going on.
You weren't going to catch the clip, the highlight, nothing. You were just like, whatever.
YouTube, I wasn't even. I'm like, well, that's it. That was
There-
it.
I mean,
honestly,
let's say somebody else is in the same situation as Devin, because I know people call him a hater. But let's say, for the sake of argument, someone's in the same situation as Devin. Ass boys come up, recording fucking cuts off. How many people out there are going to go search for it? Go, oh, I got to hear what the ass boys had to say. Nobody. Not even Billy. He disowned him and took the acclaim. He don't even like him.
He's over.
Yeah. I mean, it just
got him over too, didn't it?
But FTR, I'm gonna say this, Brian, yeah, that comment you put. If Dudley Boys can do it, FTR can too. They are the best tag team on earth. I respectfully disagree. It is, you know, we the ones, the Usos. They are the best team on earth.
We're gonna get into
FTR.
They're the PWI number one.
Save that.
Okay?
No.
Sidebar conversation, because I do have my thoughts, the reasons why, you know, Usos are number one, FTR are number two.
Well, no, we're gonna get it. That's the last.
We know because they're in
WWE.
We know.
We're gonna get into it, but I continue very brief. I just got someone's knocking. Someone continue this. Break it down overall. Pretty much break it down. Pretty much thoughts of this show's Dynamite.
Tell me why the Usos are number one. Let Ivan do his thing.
I'll be right back.
I'm taking over.
Give me
this
2
shit
minutes.
is psycho now.
Because I will say this: the reason why the Usos, in my heart, in my opinion, are number one, is the best tag team, because they cover both sides of the coin. They're great in-ring storytellers and they're great outside storytellers as well. Only FTR covers one half of that, and they do it really fucking good. But because TK or what he does with FTR, just put him in matches, no really build up, is a disservice to FTR. So yeah, I understand. I get it. People might have a problem with it. Cool. But with me, I see it because I'm like, yeah, Usos are killing it, but they're getting these build up. That last match or the second last match or with the New Day, that 1 week build, and they was just building off their rivalry, the feud,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It was money, and I love that. FTR couldn't even get that. All right, for
not since the Bucks, basically.
Yeah, man. So
basically,
that's why I feel the reason why that the Usos
now
are the ones. The FTR.
I'll let you get that. I'll let you get that part out. My bad. Now. This may come as a shock to you and the people in the live chat, but I actually fucking agree with you.
Oh, look at that. My
and
brother.
I love it. I love both
brother, my shield brother. We got a fist bump on that one. You know I got you.
You know I got you. I agree with you. And I'm going to tell you why, because my reasons are a little different. I love both these tag teams. They have both had a tremendous fucking year. Difference being the Usos, whether it's due to the bloodline or not, are the main event of practically every week of television, week in and week out, for what? A good year, this entire year. They've had absolute banger matches with New Day and Street Profits and everybody. They make new tag teams like the Brawling Brutes look good. Okay, meanwhile, FTR, as dominant as they've been, you see them here, you see them there. You know, they defend their titles whenever. It's kind of like Orange Cassidy. They defend their titles whenever against whoever in a whatever match,
wherever they're at. Yeah.
And I'm not saying, like, even this match with the Acclaim, like this was definitely built a little bit on TV, so I was into it. It was a banger, and they do put on some great matches. They have worked on their outside stuff too since they've left the E, and I see that. But the Usos do this week in and week out, every week for damn near 52 weeks. And they do it while holding both WWE championships on both brands. They were just on Raw laying people out while Solo is paying tribute to Umaga and shit. Like
Spite.
As good as FTR are and will be going down the line, there is a difference between doing it every couple weeks, every couple months,
levels to this.
Doing it, sometimes to doing it twice a week, every fucking week. When you're on the grind like that, in a position that you are on the roster in WWE, you deserve to be number one. It's that simple.
Above everybody.
It's not show. I'm not knocking FTR for anything. I think they are an amazing tag team. They do remind me of the Dudleys, as Brian said, when they were running around with every title that wasn't WWE. Like they had the Impact, they had the IWGP, they had the ROH. And they were a great team. But you know what? There were teams in WWE that were above them on the PWI list back in the day. And there was a reason. Because those teams were as dominant, but they were dominant week in and week out. Whereas the Dudleys were showing up here, showing up there, going to Japan here, defending at a pay-per-view there. There is a difference. And that's what makes that's what gives the Usos the slight advantage. I'm sorry, y'all. I know you want me to sit here and fight this man over FTR, and I can't because I don't have a fucking leg to stand on.
No, I'm not gonna fight either, but I would still want to give the list out so we could give everybody.
Oh no, please do. Yeah, we can do that too. I was just trying to, get psycho, take some time, let you do your thing. Now back to Ivan's portion of the show.
The last topic of the evening before we ended, and I had to go downstairs, but I had to crack as well.
Wow.
But yes.
I get that.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't get all of them in here because I can't find them. But this is the PWI.
Oh shit!
At least I got some of them.
Oh shit! They're all over, man. All around.
They're all around, baby.
They're
everywhere.
Shit, they're everywhere. But
they're everywhere.
On the list, the top 10 on least. I'll give at least.
Let's go to the list.
Let's go to the list. We got, of course, this is from, I have to look at the rankings, where they're marketing from. But, so the top 10 is the Usos number 1, FTR number 2, Good Brothers number 3, Death Triangle number 4, which is only Lucha Bros pretty much.
Oh, the Briscoes were number 3.
Yes.
You said Good Brothers.
Yeah, Good Brothers is number 3. And, no, I'm sorry. My apologies. You're right. The Briscoes are number 3. Lucha Bros are number 4. Fukokia Double Crazy, which is Hasuki and Kogima. Those are women's tag team from Stardom.
Stardom, right?
That's number 5. Yep. Arcade Road number 6. The Good Brothers are number 7. The Young Bucks are number 8. The Hex, which is Allison Kay and Marty Bell from NWA, that's number 9. And Violence is Forever, Kevin Koo and Dominic Garini, which I'm assuming I don't know if they're NWA or I don't know exactly,
if I remember, I know they used to be Team Filthy in MLW, and then I think they went to Japan. And
I think you're right.
I lost track of them a little bit.
I did lost track of them.
I don't think they're in Team Filthy anymore because I saw them and they weren't there.
My thing of this list, I agree 100%.
Yeah,
and I will defend the Usos because even though people want to give them shit, no, the Usos, they have done more in WWE, in pro wrestling in general, during the pandemic era, and even after the pandemic era.
Yeah, I'm about to look at you. Facts, Ivan.
It's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like FTR. I read Dax's comments. Dax's comments was like, FTR number 1. That's bullshit. No, it's not bullshit.
No.
Step up your game. Step up your game.
I love you, but nah.
Get on TV. Put your stories on TV. Tell TK to step it up on the stories.
Thank you.
Right. And like for instance, the number 2 team is fighting the number 3 team. They got 25 seconds on Dynamite.
But here's the other catch. When have you seen FTR gone You see Excalibur was like, oh yeah, they've been all over the world. They've been in Mexico. How many times have they been in Mexico? And
a handful.
One, like what? Twice.
Was it one?
Twice.
I thought it was at least 2-3 times.
Twice. I'm 3 times. I mean, if anybody in the chat's still here, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'll tell you why. They win once when they were dressed as the Green Man. They won the belts. And tell me why AEW doesn't acknowledge the Triple H tag team titles. You heard them in the main event earlier on Dynamite. They only mentioned the Ring of Honor and IWGP tag team titles. They never mentioned the Triple H title. Never.
And if you think about it, AAA was in on AEW before anybody.
Thank you.
Remember that Escalero De La Muerte match that the Lucha Bros had with the Young Bucks for the AAA Tag Championships at like the first fucking pay-per-view.
Whose idea was that? And I can tell you whose idea was that. And he said it on his podcast. Conan's idea. Conan. He's the one that said that. But I agree with this list. The only thing I disagree is the number 10. Aussie Open is at 11, I think, which is Mark Davis and Cal Fletcher. Mm-hmm. I feel they should be number 10 because they've been killing it right now in New Japan. They've been on a hot streak, especially right now on the World Tag League. Man, we haven't done the New Japan show because it's hard because I have De Niro out. Bakley, he can't do it as much right now, but I've been keeping up with it. They've been on a hot streak, and they're fucking killing it right now in our World Tag League.
I keep up with New Japan through you guys, so I'm even further behind.
They're killing. But Monday we're gonna do our predictions because the 14th is when the finals are coming up, and then Carl Anderson's gonna go over there defend his number 1 win title versus Hiko Leo. So that's going to be really a lot of shit that happen that day on the 14th. And also shout out to the Good Brothers. I mean, I think the Good Brothers should be, for me, they should have been number 5, my opinion. Because they're the only motherfuckers here that has gone to AEW, it's gone to Impact, it's gone to New Japan, and
then going back to WWE.
Love that money.
You gotta love that money.
The Good Brothers World Tour, too sweet me.
Hey,
that money.
Ooh.
Hey, it's a nice hustle if you can get it though.
It's fucking hustle, right?
If any of those companies went, we want to do all this with you, you'd be like, I'm in.
I mean, not only that. I mean, yeah, please, give me my money.
Oh, Tony Khan. Devin be like, Tony Khan cut the check this week. Oh, I'm not hating on AEW. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm going to count this money.
Brian, since you're here, Brian, I'm going to make the announcement now. And I'm going to make since you brought up Wrestle Kingdom, I'm going to make the announcement now. And I think I'm going to be the one only doing it because I will ask for the day off. And I will fucking do it for the first time. And I'm going to have like 5 cups of coffee. I will, for the first time ever, will do a Wrestle Kingdom watch along, and this is happening.
Oh, you crazy!
I'm a crazy motherfucker.
This is Psycho telling you. This is Psycho telling you you crazy.
Because Sasha Banks is going to be there, and I'm excited.
That's true.
Hold on, is that confirmed or is just
New Japan put it out?
Oh, New Japan. Okay, I'm just saying.
They put out a whole graphic in Japanese saying that Kyrie's going to take on Mercedes at Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, word.
No, it's not going to happen. No, this is what's going to happen. This is my prediction. Because Kyrie Singh already got an opponent. I think Sasha's going to challenge the winner after that. And then it's going to be at New Year's Dash.
Okay. Because I saw the graphic with the two of them, and I thought, oh, they fighting. You know?
It's kind of.
I can't read Japanese, so there's that.
Straight fantasy booking, but yes, I'm a crazy ass. I will be staying up starting at 1 a.m. when watching along the Wrestle Kingdom at my time, which will be
3 a.m. for me,
3 a.m. for you, 4 a.m. for Don. And I'm gonna bust.
Little Psycho gets me up at like 5 a.m. I might be hitting you like, yo, he's eating breakfast. Send me the link.
I'm gonna watch that shit, because it's for me. It's huge because it's Sasha's gonna be there. I want to see what she's gonna do. You're gonna have FTR. I want to see what they're gonna do. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. You can never go wrong. It's different when it comes to AEW. I'll tell you that. When you're in New Japan, you're not fighting AEW. You're not fighting that type of style. You're fighting.
That's a whole other beast right there.
That's a whole nother level. You're fighting a whole
level.
But going back to this list, I like this list. What's going on, Juggernaut? What is going on? Appreciate
what up, Juggernaut?
What is up?
But yeah, I feel honestly this this top 10, I don't disagree. I am 100% with it, and it is
I'm cool with it.
Decided because the Usos, baby, Usos are here number one. Sorry, FTR, you haven't done shit. You claim you've been around the world. Excalibur say that. That's bullshit. You burned it. It burned it how long it took you to get to New Japan finally and defend your title. Not even in New Japan yet. You went to the UK defending your titles. And then after is when you went to Japan. The Usos have been defending their titles since day one.
Play with your chest.
Every fucking week.
Every
week after week, sometimes on Raw and SmackDown on the same damn week.
The ones up. People are checking the ones up.
Oh, because the Usos are.
But whether
very oozy.
They're very oozy. And
it's because you're not feeling oozy.
Stay oozy.
That was oozy.
Thank you. What I was trying to say, the thing that I love, whether it's this list or the women's list or any list for PWI this year, every one of them has stardom in the top 10. I fucking love that. I'll stop. Okay. I love that stardom is finally getting some goddamn respect put on their names. It is lovely. Every fucking list, there's at least two different spots with stardom talent in the top 10. Yeah. Absolutely do it. Obviously not the men's because they don't do that. But every fucking thing else, even tag teams, and it's like, okay, cool. I could see Aussie Open kind of coming up a little bit because they were talk about world tours. I mean, they went all over Japan. They went to other countries. They came to AEW a couple of times. Like Aussie Open had a huge fucking year. So if you wanted to put them in the top 10, I'd say yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'll put them in the top 10. And
number 4.
This evaluation period started from October 1st of 2021
right
till September 30th of this year.
Bloodline all day. Come on.
Usos all day. I mean,
come on, man.
Anybody
that's part of the pinnacle? The pinnacle. Come on, man. It's the bloodline, man. They run shit. Usos, longest tag team champions of all time in WWE.
490 days and counting, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
As of today, they are the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal World Tag Team.
And for the Usos, I'm willing to say this. #Forever Champ. I love the Usos.
Yes.
I don't care if it's Grease Paint Usos. I don't care if it's Penitentiary Usos. I don't care if it's Bloodline Usos. I love the Usos.
Banger after 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 banger
banger after banger.
I mean, man, I want to hear. I missed what you said, Tribal Chief, but I want to hear it. Like, but I mentioned the list. I don't know how you feel about the list. So, I mean, you tell me.
All I care is about the bloodline. So I'm gonna talk about the bloodline. All right. Y'all took care of all the other stuff, the other rankings of the tag team, the number 10. I don't know who that is. But I'm gonna focus on the Usos, though. That's me, the bloodline. Head of the table that represent. Yes, get the ones up.
Hell yeah.
You want to talk fantasy booking? That's the fantasy booking that I want to see. See these two tag teams in the corner, the Lucha Bros and the Usos? I want that.
I want what Brian is putting on in the comments. Stardom's, yes. I've been saying that. I think Brian Yoshi's versus the ladies and the knockout. Yes.
AEW ladies are not ready for that.
Billy Corgan.
Against Joshi?
Billy Corgan, start making some phone calls. That's Empower 2.
Oh, man. I don't think it's going to happen.
You make some money off of that shit.
But you know what tag team I give credit that is in here in this layover is Randy Arcade Bro.
Hell yeah.
I give him a lot of credit, man. Already slip on Randy and Matt Riddle. Whoever's idea was it in backstage to put them together and for Vince to finalize it, I'm with it.
For Randy not to swerve him and
built
destroy him like he does with
Thank
every other fucking tag team partner.
Yeah.
No, but see, Devin had a point because it's like, the built chemistry. Not only that, it really helped Riddle develop his character more because it felt Randy was his backbone to help him. Hey, you know what I mean? Help you out, bro.
An aggressive style now because of Randy.
Yeah.
I still love watching Riddle get fucked up, though. I gotta admit that part.
Bro, he got fucked up on Monday Night Raw.
Fucked up.
Fucked up, bro.
Like, he didn't get fucked up. He got.
They said the bloodline put the goons on his ass, bro. It's like, hey.
Oh man,
he looked like Red after Debo was done with him. Straight up.
Solo take care of him.
I was Solo in that video. I was like, damn.
Monday Night Raw.
Oh, that's my spirit.
There you go.
Bring that back. You know I gotta sleep tonight, right? You got me so fucking.
You see all the signs and shit going crazy. You're like, oh, let's go, dude.
You start with the ECW theme, you throw that shit on. I'm gonna be up all night now.
Yeah, that shit used to get you amped, man. It ain't like that now, but man.
No, suck. But that's and then you know how it goes.
Kevin Patrick.
the last like lead in shit that got me amped like that shit was.
I'm sorry, fucking.
No, I tried to hold it myself, and I couldn't. I tried. Somebody had to be professional, but it couldn't have been me. My man. What are you talking about that?
That's fucked up, bro. That's
no.
Hey, that was the shit. You got Kevin Patrick.
You got Kevin Patrick. Motherfucker, man.
Oh my god.
Roasted by Debbie Hill on a weekly basis.
The last like lead-in song and intro that got me amped like that, it more modern was back when NXT was using "We Are Not Your Kind."
Oh,
remember that song?
Yeah,
just the metal. We are not your kind.
Yeah.
And they had like the Undisputed Era and everything. It was like, oh, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Should we talk about? Okay, let's just get Raw out of the way. Then we'll end it here. Fuck it, because we haven't talked about Raw. I feel bad. We haven't talked about WWE. We talked about NXT.
Everybody else.
WWE.
Yeah, man. We didn't talk about WWE, man. Yes, we got to talk about WWE.
One of these days, we're going to get a chance.
Notice how the energy changed on the top right over here. Like the energy just totally changed when he said, let's talk about Raw.
The
smile got bigger.
Let's talk about a professional wrestling company now, okay? Yes.
Well, now, if you believe your co-host, they're a sports entertainment brand, okay?
Wrestling company. Let's talk about that now.
Yes. I'm just from that.
I could talk about it for a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, Raw. Okay, Raw wasn't bad, honestly. I think I enjoyed Raw.
It was fire, bro.
It was fire. I mean, those triple threat women's matches, I really enjoyed. I have nothing to say bad about the fucking, but the Raw. I mean, the women's triple threat matches. I know people see. One thing for sure, it caught everybody off guard was everybody thought that Becky was going to win, and she did not. And it's oh my god,
you got a side mission. I'm curious about that now.
Oh man, preach
that
it.
Gonna turn into now.
Man, you know what, Tribal Chief, the floor is yours. Take over the Raw recap. Let the people know. Give them what they want. Break it down. As I'm creating layover, man.
Man, you know, we kick it off with the bloodline, and man, that bloodline, they just firing on cylinders, beating ass on sight. Elias was just caught at the wrong place at the wrong time. Came out talking about, what's all that racket about? So hit the corner. I was like, what the fuck? And he just got stumped. They just stumped a mud hole in his ass. It just took care of him.
Elias, that was some Ezekiel shit right there. What's going on?
What's all that racket about?
All that racket. Like the old man that used to live down the street from you when you was playing. What's all that racket? Get the fuck out of my yard. That was Elias.
He came out just immediately annoyed, man. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And we
was supposed to be a rock star. He used to racket.
Come to find out, Sami Zayn is a usologist now. We got to get marketing on that. On top of that, right now, they just killing it with the Usi. Now we need usologists. Just keep it going with the marketing.
Let's be specific. Sammy is fucking killing.
Bro.
Usologist, bro.
I want an usologist t-shirt. I really do.
They better make a shirt up for that, honestly. If
they gotta make a shirt off of that.
But the promo that led up to the tag team match, the Usos versus Matt Riddle on KO, fucking fire, bro. That was fire. Amazing storytelling. Usos just pinpoint with the chemistry. The finish into the 1D just very strong. Just very strong, man. So yeah, it's the beginning of the start of the show was just fire, bro, and I enjoyed it, man. And then we led up into the triple threat match with Asuka, Bayley, and Rhea, and this was just compliments to the chef, Papa H. I love this match. Asuka got some tag team in with Bayley, or Rhea and Bayley tagging up on Asuka. It was just phenomenal in-ring storytelling, man. So I loved it. So yeah. It was just I enjoyed Raw.
What made that match for me was just Rhea and Asuka thrown down. Like just stiff shots left and right. I'm like sensory overload. I can't. I'm gonna keep watching, but I can't.
This is the best overlay you got to put for Raw recap. You got to put.
There we go. There's my man working. He was working live. Let me do this. Put it together real quick. Let me get this.
He was in the lab while we was talking shit.
When we was yapping. Take care of this.
We're just over here yapping and snapping. He's over here working.
You gotta give it, man. You gotta put because right now the bloodline is the hottest thing right now in professional wrestling. I don't know what everybody says.
The best give me something professional wrestling. You hear that, Bruce? For you, Bruce. Just for you. No one else. You get everybody. You get everybody right now. All right, chat.
Man, if y'all did not see Devin and Bruce go at it on Top Rope, leading into folk here. Jesus Christ, you got to go back and watch.
It's just funny that he thinks MJF is better than the Tribal Chief. It's laughable. I'm like, come on, man. There's levels to this shit, really.
It is too soon to say that. It is too soon to say that.
I cannot confirm nor deny what you just said.
I wouldn't say that. Why would you?
Where your heart is.
Because he's the biggest MJF mark you will ever fucking meet.
I understand. I get it, though. I understand, though.
It's the same reason Devin makes like 3 days a week Tribal Chief Day.
I really do. Sometimes.
Hashtag Tribal
sometimes
Chief
all week.
Day, all day.
Fucking week.
Yes.
Hashtag
Tribal Chief
Day. All day. Yes.
But it's the same reason. It's just, he's an MJF mark. What are you gonna do?
But I know.
He's the MJF mark.
We gotta have a debate between Devin and fucking Bruce sitting down.
It happens.
That's not a fair discussion. It's gonna be a massacre. Did you see what happened to Samoa Joe and Darby Allin? Is that what you want? Is that the results you want? I'm trying to help you out, Ivan. I'm trying to help Bruce out. Really, you don't want that.
Now you got me picturing Bruce and Daisy Dukes. This is wrong.
Give me what I want. Give me what
wrong.
Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be
such good shit.
It's gonna be good shit.
But you know, at the expense of Bruce, I have a heart now. I don't want to do that to Bruce.
You know how many times I heard Bruce say since that episode, like, this is how you know I love you guys, because I was willing. I took a bullet for both of you to get that. I'm like, okay, it wasn't that bad.
For
him, it was.
There should be no comparison with fucking MJF and Roman at all. MJF has a long way to go to get where Roman's at. And by the time he gets there, Roman is gonna retire. I
am simply saying, on account of my co-host, I could neither confirm nor deny any of what you just said.
We understand. We understand.
Yes, because it is decided. That's what it is, right?
Allegedly.
There's no allegedly. It is. It is decided.
Allegedly.
There's levels to this shit.
There's
Tribal
levels.
Chief all day, every day.
You can see Tribal Chief.
We make movies.
I don't want to see none of Vince's
That
movies.
man made me cry in wrestling. I can admit that.
By the way,
I had to
are y'all
Tribal Chief.
I'm sorry. I know I'm derailing. I'm sorry. I do it. Are y'all as excited for this Vince documentary on Vice as I am?
Oh, it's on Tuesday, right? It's coming out on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Forgot. Oh shit! I'm excited. I want to see.
If this is like some Dark Side of the Ring type shit based on Vince McMahon, I am going to eat this up. Like, I'm gonna watch the debut episode 4 times with a jumbo thing of popcorn. Yeah. Yeah, can we rewind that? Just monster size bowls.
I definitely need to see that. I need. Oh my god! What time on Tuesday? Do you know?
I can't remember right now.
It might be like around prime time. I would assume.
I think it's like Tuesday night at 8 or 9. So like 5, 6 on the West Coast.
Yeah. Damn, I'm gonna get out late. Son of a bitch! I'm probably watching my phone while I'm working.
Boss comes in. Hey, Ivan, we need you to shut the fuck up. I'm busy, damn it. Come back in 45 minutes.
Come back in 45, 50 minutes. But I would, back to Raw. For me, Raw, I enjoyed it. What can I say one thing about Raw though? I think we might get it, man. That of Becky and Rhea when they were staring at each other.
Bro, that fucking stare down. That was a money shot.
Yeah, that was some shit. That was some shit. That had me just.
I was like,
I'm having goosebumps right now. Like, I'm literally having goosebumps right now.
I still want Becky versus. I still want Bianca versus Rhea. I need that in my life.
We're gonna get this.
If they give me Becky and Rhea either leading into it or coming out of it, I'm a happy guy.
I would not be mad if they put Rhea Becky Mania. I don't care. I will be happy with that.
Because I felt like we were leading into Becky and Bayley. And that alone, like, I can't remember the last time those two had a match.
Yeah. Man, they got a fucking phenomenal women's division. Just the way they're just telling these stories now, setting them up, giving us a little foreshadowing, man. Bro, that Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, dude, that could set up for because Rhea Ripley I feel like she's on that road to face Bianca down the line.
Yeah.
But if she takes out Becky, you know what I'm saying, on that roadmap, it just adds so much to that story. If we get that, Bianca and Rhea, man, just
because I know Bayley's come back recently, Becky's come back just for Survivor Series and all that, but it still feels like the two hottest women in WWE right now are Bianca and Rhea. I mean, Bianca's turning into a forever champ, and look at Rhea, just what she's done with the bloodline. The Judgment Day. Now she's having these amazing matches. She's back from the injuries.
Yes.
I do.
Mr. Randy Watson.
It's Sam, but okay, I'll allow it.
But you know what? To add on what
Rest
you're
in
saying,
peace,
Dom,
Mills Lane. I'll allow it.
But to add what you're saying, Dom, like think about this too, Devin. Let's say they don't go with Becky and Ronda, right? For Mania. Let's just say that they don't, right?
Okay.
Let's say they go with Bianca and Charlotte, right? For the Raw women's title. Because remember, Bianca has been calling out Charlotte. Maybe this is Charlotte's comeback. Maybe she wins the Rumble. Or I don't know. Maybe so. We don't know. So let's say they book that. Let's say they have Ronda doing something else, right? And then maybe Rumble could start the beginning feud of Rhea and Becky. Rhea eliminates Becky, or Becky eliminates Rhea, and then the feud starts from there from the Rumble, heading into Mania. Oh,
we could tree branch. We could tree branch off of that, bro. It's you know what? That's why I love. That's why I love WWE storytelling, because there's just so many various ways you can go. Just shows you how strong storytelling it is in the WWE.
I was just about to say something like that. The coolest part of this is between the talent and the stories. This is like walking into an ice cream shop. You can pick out whatever fucking flavor you want, and there's probably 6 or 7 of them, and you got to choose one. But whatever you get, you're not going to be disappointed in it. Like you just okay, yeah, cool. That was delicious. That's where we're at right now. Like we could end up with Rhea and Bianca at Mania. We could end up with Bianca versus Charlotte. We could end up with Becky versus Rhea. We could end up with Becky versus Bayley. There's so many directions that they could go from here leading into Royal Rumble, and not one of them, if they took it, would you go, yeah, I'm mad at that. Like you just be cool.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Women's division.
And I wanted to ask you guys about that too. Is like you mentioned the stacked women's division.
Rhea versus Beth is another option. Thank you, Randy.
Yeah.
Oh, he mentioned
because come on, man.
I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, Rhea got an ass coming from Beth, because that shit you just just don't.
There's got to be a receipt at some point.
Right.
Like, look, bitch, here's your receipt right here. Okay. You thought you could take me out?
Dakota and Tegan too. I forgot about that too.
Yeah,
exactly. See, like when we saw all Tegan Knox return, and we're seeing all these women returning. My thing is that's why I love Papa H, man. I love you, man, because you're
compliments to the chef.
Yes, yes, he's Mickey.
Bellissima.
Yeah, buongiorno.
There we go. Yeah,
buongiorno.
Just pull up to the table. Manja.
Oh man.
But think about all the women's everything that's being stacked up, right?
Yeah.
And then you still have the women's tag team division that needs to build. You got rid of the 24/7 title. I mean, I know I may be asking for too much, but if you look at the women's in the main roster overall, you can make a mid-card title, and just to be for both brands, just like the NXT tag team, women's tag team title. The women's tag team titles for both brands. They can do the same for mid-card. I'm just saying, and I'm like, you're all this step back.
I'm mad at it, Ivan.
You can do it.
I'm mad at it. I fucks with that idea, bro. Like, you leveled up the women's division enough that it actually warrants a mid-card title, and you could start that off with one of the.
I'll be honest,
just to get instantly that prestigious already.
It would make more sense than a women's tag title does. It really would.
I think so too, because it's just like you're not really doing shit with it. You get me? Like
Sean is doing more with it in NXT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tag team division than what's happening on the main roster.
That's fair. Until you can bring them up and maybe get them involved in the tag division, then a mid-card title makes more sense. Because they just don't have a lot of tag teams on the main roster. They're just throwing people together. Like bringing in Damage Control.
At the time they did, but it was a different captain at the helm.
Well, yeah, and a lot of those people got released.
Yep.
That's true. But see, and it's funny because most of them were released when they were already in the main roster, and most of them got released and shit. And the thing is, for me, is like, I mean, you could bring let's say Indy they don't give her the shot, right, for the NXT Women's title. Fucking bring her with Candice. Have her and Candice go for the tag team titles.
I was
so you
just
can start
thinking that.
building the division. Yeah.
The way.
No way.
The way
You
we're
gotta
trying-
go with the way. The way. This is the
You already
way.
got Candace there. You already got John there. Now Dexter Loomis is in the building. I don't know. Theory ain't coming back.
You don't need Theory, man. You got Dexter Loomis now.
Yeah. And
You
then
get
got
Index
Tegan-
back.
Yeah. you got you got Tegan Knox back. You can have her live, or you can have her reunite with Dakota. Who knows? There's so much depth that they have. And to add a cherry on top of that, I wanted to add to you guys. I want to get your thoughts about it. Remember that on January after New Year's Day, a man named Nick Aldis will be a free agent.
Oh, yeah.
And his wife will be too. After Hard to Kill, when she faces Jordan Grace. She's gone after that. Something tells me we're going to see Mickie James back. If they bring Nick Aldis to WWE,
so much for that last rodeo, huh, guys?
She'll be a coach. She could be a coach. Hey,
I thought you meant she was going to come back and get in the roster.
Why not too?
Why not? Oh, yeah. Because you saw in
last
NXT, he treated veterans. The women you saw what Papa H did, in NXT Black and Gold. He treated the veterans pretty good. So I think, if she wanted to do that, I could, let her come back to the main roster.
No, I know. I just laugh whenever somebody says this is the last whatever, because sure as hell it ain't. One of these days, Ric Flair's gonna have another match. Watch.
Hey, who is Randy Savage? He's just like, Mickey's a legend, Dom. He's just calling you out, Dom.
I agree. I agree completely, Randy. Mickey is a goddamn legend. I'm just saying I love whenever somebody, I don't care if it's Mickey, whoever, Ric Flair, whatever. Oh, it's the last blank. It ain't.
Yeah, but Papa H is fucking doing wonders, man. I think adding the cherry on top, bringing Mickie James back to depth for that women's division, I think will really help out. And the reason why I said because not only that, it really gives her closure with WWE. Because, hey, here's your bag, and you're out.
Here's a trash bag. People power.
People power. Instead of her reliving her moment that way, no, you know what? I want Papa Rich to say, come back home, end your career right. You could be a coach at Performance Center. And Nick Aldis could be a coach too. He come out of NXT whenever he wants to the main roster.
36, right, though? Right.
Nick Aldis?
Yeah,
36, 37.
Yeah, that's wrestling prime years, man. What do you need to be a coach for?
It just, I don't know.
You know what Nick Aldis would be perfect for? NXT Europe.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You want to get off the ground. Yeah.
You want to get it off the ground. You want to put the title on somebody that's a big name with that kind of background. Nick Aldis is your dude.
Good call. I forgot about that, to be honest. I forgot about the NXT Europe. I mean, Tribal Chief, Dom already melted the coffin. Do you agree with that? Or how do you?
I agree, man. Yeah. I like that move. But in the meantime, if he wants to come to WWE, you can make a name for yourself.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, even somebody in the chat brought up that there was a rumor they were bringing the old European title back for NXT Europe, and I'd be down with that. But
oh, hell yeah.
If you want to put it on somebody who's a name and, from Europe, there's Nick Aldis. Just waiting. I'd say Gunther, but he's already got the Intercontinental title, and I don't want him to leave the States. So there's that.
And I understand, and I get that. But since he's coming from NWA, it's not like a lot of eyes on there. What casuals would know him. So if he came in the meantime and build up his equity,
that's what I mean. Build himself up, and then
people get to know him.
No, I don't mean right off jump. He just comes in and takes the title. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's Nick Aldis. I know who he is." Not a lot of people do. I do. I sure should do. But I'm with you. If he wants to come in the meantime and start getting some wins here and there, Lord knows, maybe we could even get Aldis Cody 3.
No.
Get the clip. Get the clip. Get it.
No. No. Hell no. No.
You act like I just booked Aldis versus Hornswoggle. What the fuck?
But I don't want to see that. I do. No.
They have
let that stay at All In and let that stay over there. I don't want to know.
They have chemistry together. Nick could show what he does in a WWE to a WWE crowd against a guy that he's already had 2 matches with.
Oh, he could tell him behind the scenes, hey buddy, this is how you do it. No. Hey yo, what the fuck?
No, he's not going to be in a position to do that now because he's going to be walking into WWE. Okay.
Well, because Cody Rhodes going to tell him how to have
ruthless aggression.
He's going to tell him how to have
politic your way in there too. That's
exactly. Politic your way over there.
Yeah.
There is that.
Off that talk.
Off that talk because
it's because I'm built differently.
Man, Ivan is on the wheels of steel with the clips.
Stay ready with the clips.
Just spinning them on the 1s and 2s.
I gotta stay ready with the clips, Don. So hey.
Tranquilo.
I'm not knocking it. I think it's awesome. He's out here just cranking all the clips.
What?
Dropping all the clips from the 80s, 90s, and today.
Oh! I like what Randy just said. Roman, aka head of the table, versus him. Oh! I would.
Interesting.
Nick Aldis.
Evan's face just got real serious, Randy.
Interesting.
That's
interesting.
That's a good fan. That's book up right there. It's like a book match because imagine British Invasion, Nick Aldis being the leader, and you have the rest of British Invasion, Magnus, and who else was in
Magnus was Nick Aldis. It was him.
No, not Magnus. My apology. Yeah, you're right. Shit. Who else was it? Doug Williams. Was Doug Williams?
Doug
right?
Williams.
Right?
And then they had that big dude, Rob Terry.
Rob Terry, and there was somebody else
with a mullet.
Somebody else too was in that shit.
Somebody else?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was.
I remember Rob Terry because that fucker was huge. That fucker made Brian Cage look like me. Okay.
I gotta go back. I really gotta go back. I forgot about that shit. I didn't really go back, but Roman and Nick Aldis. For me, Roman and Nick Aldis would be a great match. I think it would be a great storytelling.
Be the 2 longest reigning champs of the modern era going one-on-one
all day, every day.
Except for them 1,045. Except for those 1,045 days that Nick had the 10 pounds of gold, but that's neither here nor there.
Tribal Chief will eclipse that. He will eclipse that. Get them ones.
We'll
up.
see.
It's gonna happen.
Get them ones up, baby.
Just get it. That's what non-believers say. Diamond, it's okay. I understand.
I am a non-believer. That's why I said it.
Yes.
Because you know why? Because
I don't. Randy, to be honest, I don't want Rob Terry in WWE. I don't know if I've seen him in the past.
I think he retired.
Years. I'm pretty sure he did. He had like a 3-year career, but he was part of the British Invasion. I was just saying that's who was in it. If you wanted to bring Doug Williams in, that guy is just a wrestler's wrestler. Like, he's a tremendous technician. He's got great in-ring psychology. If he wanted to work, he wanted to do some work next to Nick as the British Invasion, like he did in NWA. I think it was last year. I'd be down for that. But let's leave Rob Terry on the scrap heap wherever the fuck he is.
Yeah, I totally agree with that because
I definitely don't want like the Strictly Business cats, especially like the Masterpiece coming back with Nick Aldis. Like, you can bring Camille if she feels like coming, but the rest of them, like maybe Tom, but no Masterpiece. Just keep that motherfucker over here.
Oh man!
All these years later, he still can't fucking wrestle.
You want to. Stanford Stooge, baby. But man, ladies and gentlemen, and Dom, you froze by the way because I can't see you. If you could see, if you can hear us, yes, you're frozen. You're Jump Zero.
Yeah, unfreeze yourself now. Unfreeze yourself.
Unfreeze yourself.
How the fuck do I do that?
Powers of the darkness.
Yeah. You gotta use the
I'm
powers
trying.
of.
No, I'm frozen. There goes my internet. Fuck you.
No, but we can still hear you though.
Yeah.
Fuck this internet bullshit.
Oh man.
Maybe refresh your screen.
Refresh your screen. You know,
I'm gonna try that now. Hang on.
Hey man, we're gonna troubleshoot live. There we go. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do this.
Yes,
right.
We're gonna figure it out. Yes, we're gonna figure it
Hey,
out.
What's up, Sammy? Man, give me a headbutt, man. You doing your thing, bro.
Sub-Zero. I can see and hear y'all. Am I back?
There we go. Power
Okay.
of the darkness. Super clear now.
There you go.
I just busted out of that shit. Fuck you, Sub-Zero. Finish him.
But ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in, for sticking to this fantastic. This is more of a Bloodline podcast show. This is not really a circle debate. This is a Clark Street Wrestling podcast show. This is a Top Rope Wrestle Talk show. Man, and Tyler Tony, the Dom, the new character of Frozen WCW character. Oh, shit. Glazier. He is not Glazier, okay? He is not.
I'm his new tag team partner, Frozen. I'm gonna hit you with my finisher. It's called Let It Go.
Let it go. Let it go.
And we're singing again, folks.
Hey man, we've been singing all night.
That's all it took. Karaoke night is back.
We are the Bloodline of podcasting and the three tenors.
That's right. We're only 3.5 years because boy Tony TK, not Tony Khan.
And if we were single, we'd be the Temptations.
Yes. We're not gonna be this guy.
Let's
we're not
fucking go.
No, because he's full of shit, and you're.
That's fucking bullshit.
No, you're fucking bullshit, Tony Khan. You're full of shit. You fucked up Ring of Honor. You
Dude,
you
like
fucked up my move
every
this
time.
weekend.
Every time
You fucked up booking the
it's
top.
like he pissed you off.
Two of the
just
top
because
teams
you play
in
that clip.
tag team
He's
wrestling.
like, you fucking bullshit. You fuck every time with the same goddamn anger.
Gave me an indie wrestler, or gave me an idea for an indie wrestler.
He pisses me off, man. Tony Khan pisses me off. So it's just like, the fuck are you doing? Like, come on, man. You're fucking up. Look, I hope. All right, if he does give that television,
Damn it, Anthony. That's all I'm gonna say.
If he gives them that platform this weekend, say, well, look, all right. If they give him, if he gives them the TV, cool. But please let someone else in charge. Don't be in charge. Have fucking bring the lyric, be in charge ahead of Booker. Do not be in charge of the fucking Booker.
Shit, let Jeff Jarrett
Tony
do
Khan,
it. Okay.
Say that.
Well, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's Jeff Jarrett do it.
Building,
yes.
formatting a wrestling show on TV. That's all that needs to be done. Just
which he did.
Wrestling show for AEW.
Which he did successfully.
Yes. That's all you have to do. That little tweak.
He created something that actually was a fucking alternative. Okay? There. I said it.
Hey. Taz should be. I don't know about Taz being a head booker, my boy. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he'd be. I think he'd be pretty good at it.
They said Jarrett. Then it is decided.
I would go with Jarrett first.
It is decided. Yes, it is decided. I guess. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget. But once again, I want to appreciate my tribal chief, and of course. With the ones, baby, with the ones. And of course, I want to appreciate my brother over here, the DOM podcasting as well, for coming here tonight. And I know the director had to leave very briefly because he'd been holding his Pepe. But man, he had to take a piss.
That's a long piss, y'all.
Yes, I want to thank all
bladder.
Release the bladder. But I appreciate you all for tuning in and listening tonight. This evening, morning, wherever you guys listen to, do not forget, before we let you go right away, because I forgot to plug this in early. All of you guys, of course, want to get a holiday gift for your vato, for your man. Right there, right below, if you see it, that is scrolling down right there. Go to manscaped.com, ladies and gentlemen, and purchase any merchandise there that you see that you give a holiday gift, put in the promo code DeLorean for 20% off of your all Manscaped merchandise that you purchase on manscaped.com. Shout out to De Niro for the Wrestling Delorean Podcast, providing you that 20% off. It's a holiday special, ladies and gentlemen. Get on it now. I mean, TK's not here, but he always says he got the whacker that really trims it up real nice. You want to give that holiday gift to your man and tell him, look, I want this to smell nice and clean and trim nice. And
even if you're like me and you don't really do that shit, get like the body wash or the face wash. Keeps me looking young, and I'm an old motherfucker. Straight up.
Clean.
Yeah, that's right. And the boxers are great. They're nice and breezy. Unless you freeze.
Yes.
Amen.
Free. It's free range.
It's free range. That's right. So make sure 20% off DeLorean. Devin is a menace.
Devin versus Lashley. We don't want that smoke. He ain't trying to have that.
That is a match. Yes.
I'm going to be Devin's advocate on this.
Oh, yeah. Give me Lashley.
Oh, let's see. Head versus shoulder. Oh, what the fuck, really?
Why do I pay my cable bill, y'all?
Hey, why you making
head versus shoulder? Because I got both, man. Come on, I got head.
Hey, he got the head, he got the shoulder, man. He got that veggie power, right, brother.
Hey, yeah.
He got the veggie power. I'll tell you that.
But that man is a vegan assassin. You don't want none of this, Bobby.
Oh, man. Devin, you need to look. The tribal chief is
a bad man.
Fact.
He is. The tribal chief is a bad man, ladies and gentlemen. Do not test him. He'll make sure. He will definitely make sure that you
acknowledge me.
You better, because we're the ones, baby. We're the ones. But before I let y'all go, DOM, let the people know where can they catch you.
Well, you can find us on social media on Twitter at Top Rope WT. You can search for us on Facebook, just Top Rope Wrestling Talk. Our group will pop up. Feel free to invite yourself. You can catch all our podcast stuff, episodes, clips, info at the Rewind Wrestling Network on Facebook. That's WRE. We'll get into that a little bit. You can also catch us on Instagram. God damn it, Bruce. At the at least 2-time award-winning worst Instagram handle ever.
Yes.
The best.
Yes.
And that is at top _rope_wrestling_talk. I am out of breath. And I still got more to pull.
Me? That's the guy that created that handle. You're a guy. You want me to debate? You want to debate me?
Yeah, the man whose middle name is _ And you can find us on YouTube. You can find all our audio podcasts now on the Rewind Wrestling Network. Just search for that. That's WREWINDPODCAST. Fuck Jeff Jarrett. Ain't I great?
That is right. That's right. And my tribal chief, tell the people where can they find them ones of podcasting.
First of all, thank you, my professor, for being lovely, gracious host. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you for putting up with my shit.
Yes.
Hey, I love you guys.
You invited the AEW hater, and I gladly accept your invitation. And I just told my truth. That's all I did. Either you like it or you don't.
He spoke it.
Oh man, so thank you, sir. Thank you. So first of all, shout out to my tag team partner, Hafiz, the Nigerian Nightmare, aka the Messiah of podcast Messiah. This for you, Hafiz.
gotta send him this clip.
That is my brother right there. All right. And
Love
you can
that, man.
always find the podcast, our social medias, even the video form of my podcast in audio format as well. ClarkStreetWrestling.com. ST for the abbreviation. And guess what? We got merch. All right. Yes. You see this shirt? I got merch. All right.
Yes.
Get the tank. If you're down there in the Southern Hemisphere, if you're down in Australia, Florida, enjoying that good ass heat, get the Clark Street Wrestling beach towels. Get your ass
hot ass hand.
It's hot. It's a bad look. Trust me.
If you're out here in the
Stand on your
north or
ass.
the Midwest, like Devin and I, go get you a
Yes.
hoodie so you can stay toasty.
Stay warm, stay toasty. Yes. Love my brother. ClarkStreetWrestling.com/store for your pleasure. It is decided.
It is
Tribal
decided.
Chief Day with the
Decided
Bloodline
all
podcast.
day. Hashtag
Debate coming.
Debate coming
Remember.
soon. Yeah, on Circle Debate. Debate coming soon too.
Get over. It's already over. It's already over.
Yeah.
Get
I
no.
almost
You should
forgot.
say.
I
You
never
should say.
forget though.
You should say, Bruce. We got a debate.
Debate coming.
This debate coming,
After
Bruce.
we have this debate, then it's Bruce. Bruce is on my list. You just made the list.
Because you remember this, you gotta make sure you get your hoodies.
Yeah. Thank you.
I
Thank
can't
you.
believe
Had a
he made that a
wonderful time.
soundbite. That is beautiful.
It's a must. That is a must. You have to.
Hell yeah.
That is a must. You have to stay toasty, man. But yes, it is that time, ladies and gentlemen. So the button. Where's the yes?
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Yes.
I stayed to the end of that.
Yeah, of course. We'll see. Yeah, but don't forget again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe and follow me, Familia, the Bloodlines, the podcast description right below. Follow them, the Bloodline podcasting. Tomorrow, of course, you will have a deal. Top Rope Wrestling Talk will go live at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Pacific Time. It'll go live, of course, with Bruce and, of course, the Mami Chula Wendy, Grandma Wendy. Make sure you subscribe to the Rewind Network on the YouTube channel. It's description right below. Then later on in the evening, you're going to have Then Ones, baby. That is right. The Tribal Chief and the Messiah of podcasting will be live as well. Make sure you tune in on that as well. Let them know the time, Tribal Chief. Is it going to be the same time like last week?
10:30 Eastern. No, that was late night. That was just a special thing, for the night owls. But we
Toe, you came in all late, man. We're already exiting out here, but yeah, Toe, what's going on? Toe, shout out to the Knucklehead Network, man. They bring very great contact. Him and Kenny, of course, they're Kenny every Monday on call up. They always want to do the Monday Night Raw watch along, and of course the Knucklehead Networks. They have a lot of. Yes, it's all good, man. I know you finished your show. We just finished. We're
wrapping this shit up, but yeah,
we're wrapping
Kenny's
this
the
shit
man.
up too.
Shout out to him. I got to do the watch along with
shout out
him
to
and
Kenny.
De Niro. That was fun.
Shout out to Toe. This is Toe, actually. This is my boy Toe right here. Toe for the Knuckleheads Network. So yeah,
Oh.
shout out to him and Gigi. They always kill it every day and with everything. Yeah, I know. I figured he just pretty got off. And you're on the East Coast right now too. I know you're in New York.
I feel you. I'm on the East Coast too, man. I'm tired as fuck.
I know.
No.
So now it's time to say goodbye.
You have the East. You have the Eastern. You have the Eastern time. You have Central, and you have Pacific, which is me. I'm the only one here from the Pacific. And Don. Hey, but I appreciate you, man, for at least catching us for a little bit. But don't subscribe to the Knuckleheads Network. Everybody who's watching and listening, follow them. They always provide great content. I love it. Monday through Friday, all the time. Speaking comics, sports, Raw, and anything going on AEW overall, life. Love it. Toe always kills it, man. Great host. But yes, do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe once again to all mi familia here. En español también, rapidito. Señoras y señores, muchas gracias por escuchar y vernos aquí cerca de Bato. No se olviden de suscribir y seguir a mi familia aquí a LINKTREE Wrestling Podcast y a Top Rope Wrestling Talk, siguiéndolos a ellos y en su canal de YouTube y audio, plataformas de descripción está abajo para que se suscriban. Saludos a todos los de Latinoamérica, Salvador, a Nicaragua, Honduras, México, Colombia, porque we got a lot of listeners from Colombia, and everywhere in South America. Appreciate you guys all. To the European listeners, we get the steers, shoes for the German, of course, Italian as well.
Oh, we lost Sam. We lost Ivan. You got me. You got to deal with the AEW hater now.
He pulled the cord, y'all. Give him a minute. Technical difficulties. We'll be back with you in 1 second.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
There he
I
is.
was just about to take over. I was just about to take over. The AEW
You don't want that.
No. Yes. I'll take over. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you. This is the host, Stevie's What I've Been See. Of course, the tribal chief himself, the podcasting, Devin Clark's Wrestling Podcast,
Professor,
and and Psycho himself, the DOM of podcasting, and of course, I gotta get too excited. I've been drinking most of the time, so I mean, it happens. We've been here for almost 3 hours talking shit.
Man.
If you gotta go back and look at it,
We was talking shit. We were singing.
Singing.
You got to go back and listen
got
to
some
it.
songs in there, man. We got little cuts in there, man. We was doing our thing. We was doing our thing for real.
Yeah, so go back and look at it at the beginning. You'll see we had a lot of things to say.
I think one time for a Hafiz, since we already did the song, we got to do this too.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Ivan can fill in. Fuck it.
There we go.
I had to feel it.
We had the tribal chief and the lunatic fringe in the building. We had to do it for the Messiah.
We got to do it for the Messiah. We have to. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, señoras y señores, remember, Circle Debate, LINKTREE Wrestling Podcast, Top Rope Wrestling Talk, and the League of Extraordinary Podcast, and the Wolfpack, of course, and Knuckleheads Network. Everybody, we'll just do podcast. We make history.
Must bid you adieu, a goodbye, mwah, and good night. Oh my God, it's so great. Bang! Yes!